Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hey!
To Monday night. MinusOneCharisma. We're back. I had to step away for a couple weeks because I have a new family member, and Kate had to step away for a few weeks because she's gonna have a new family member soon. It's my.
Oh, but yes.
That's my.
In a very different way than you did. This is not an announcement of that type in any way.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no. Kate is not pregnant.
Shotgun involved in my upcoming nups.
Yeah. I did the shotgun weddings here.
Her parents.
Out of everyone on the stream,
So happy.
so
happy.
Daye and Cullen included, who's next? Who's the next to pop out a little baby? Jason?
Daye.
Jason popping out a baby? No.
I don't know if I'm biologically capable of that.
No, I'm trying to bully Daye into it, so it's probably not going to be Daye.
Thanks, guys.
Convincing her with betrothing our children before they're hatched.
I mean, it'll probably be Bobby. It'll probably be Bobby.
Marriage.
Yeah.
Now I got a question.
Yeah, it's gonna be Bobby.
Really?
I think it's good that I have a child before Bobby, because all of you who have a child after Bobby, you're gonna have to live up to like the Bobby level of like parenting. He's just gonna be like the sweetest, greatest dad in the world, and we're all gonna be like,
father, I can tell.
Oh no! See, we're gonna be coming to Bobby like, "Hey, Uncle Bobby," and all of a sudden he'll be like, "Yeah, we're gonna hang out with Uncle Bobby." And we'll be like, "No, we're cool
Uncle
too.
Bobby's the
No,
best."
Uncle Bobby. Dang it, Bobby! Dang it, Bobby!
I want to
Damn
be
it,
calling
Bobby.
Jaymes for some tips and tricks because I'm gonna be lost. It's gonna be crazy being a dad one day.
Tips and tricks. I have no tips.
You got no tips?
I have no tricks. No.
Yeah.
Gosh, you better have
What?
something.
Give like a
for me.
day.
Well, that's
Give it like at least 2 days, and then you'll have some.
Okay, after 2 days, I gotta know some information. Give me all the information you got.
I got nothing.
Oh, you got 2 days. Oh, damn it. Damn
That's typically how it works. Brain dead. No sleep.
it.
Are you okay, James?
Yep. Sorry, I was messing with the audio. Can't tell if the audio is working or not for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, you were like looking into another dimension. Like, wow, fatherhood is really rough on this guy.
Why don't I just play something? I need to play something.
1,000-yard
Loud.
stare.
Yeah, just like, no, I know nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just quiet. It's just really quiet for me. That's
Nothing.
Brain has restarted.
all right. Good. We're good. I have that like 1,000-yard stare when I'm trying to do anything.
Yes, you do.
Okay, we're playing Legend of Shmelda 2, Part 7 tonight.
Part 7. One
Part
shot.
7, the one shot that
7.
never ends.
Yes.
Jason, you want to take it away?
Sure. Welcome back to the land of Ja Rule. For those of you who are uninitiated, this is my take on the world of Shmelda and things that are Nintendo related or not Nintendo related.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nintendo.
We don't want to
Yeah.
get sued.
Classic.
Actually, let's start this way. Melissa had mentioned this to me. This is apparently something that Cullen used to do. Those of you who were here the last time, tell me one thing you remember about the last episode. Bobby,
More than one thing.
go.
I got some really cool boots that maybe be able to jump super high, and I was able to kind of jump and leap through this like awesome tropical terrain we're on right now. We're like on an island, so that's all I remember from last time, honestly.
Okay, cool. James, give me one remembrance from last time.
I tried to kick a guy down a, quote, giant fucking pit. And
that's true. Yeah, I remember
I
that.
messed up, and I instead went down the giant pit, but I grabbed him, and we both went down together.
And he
And
broke your
then
fall.
I used him to break my fall, which totally works in the real world. It's totally something that physics allows.
Yep.
I believe I was saved though by Bobby. I think Bobby dove out
Oh,
after
yeah,
me.
I did save you. Yeah.
I think.
Remember that now.
Yeah, and then he aided me, and then I used him to break my fall. I think, or something.
I saved Cervantes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And last but not least, Melissa, what's one thing you remember about the last episode of Shmelda?
I remember that we walked into a room and immediately started killing people, and you were very disappointed.
Oh yeah, we were sneaking in, right? We were sneaking
You
in,
were.
and there was like
Into the
pirates,
castle.
and
There
we were
were.
like making
Sure.
animal sounds to try and make him think that there was like a cat inside. And then when he came, we were like, kill him.
Yeah. So
Well, I'll give you my
Oh.
my brief.
We also
synopsis.
threw a flaming chest down a flight of stairs at a bunch of people to try and block the stairway.
Yes. Yes, you
We,
did.
I say we when it
We.
was mostly me.
Generally speaking, what happened to you guys, as far as I remember, because I didn't go back and watch it, and honestly, whatever. You had left the ship, the Misericordia. It was on fire. It had caught on fire when there was a lightning storm, and the central mast, basically fell over and made the ship unnavigable. And so what you did was you hopped on a small dinghy on board called the Minnow, which allowed you to sail over to the nearby Malden Island, where you would know that because of the map that I provided, there's a stronghold. And what happened when you got there was you sort of wandered on the land for a minute. You did run across a camp, a semi-deserted camp, it seemed. Maybe someone who had been there was taken away or killed, more likely. You came across a giant lizard called something or other. I don't remember. You came across a giant lizard and it fought you, but you prevailed. Eventually, you made your way over to the Malden Stronghold, which is where the pirates were. You did not attempt to parley with them or speak with them in any manner. You instead snuck directly into the stronghold in the middle of night and began murdering people. You made your way to the top of the tower, where you actually found a little bit of treasure. You found this very interesting, peculiar set of goat figurines, which Bobby had taken with him. Bobby being Quentin Tybalt Kensington III. You did indeed kick a flaming chest of loot down some stairs at some people. You did also ride a nearly dead pirate 100 feet until he smashed against the floor and you somehow lived. Cervantes, no one knows how. And
Or do these things?
before the end of the episode, you had all managed to get yourself stuck in this large well. It's centrally located in this stronghold. You had all fallen down the same well that you rode the pirate down. And you find yourself at a bottom floor, ground floor. Very dark in here, pitch dark almost. The only light that you can see is very high above you in the room that you had just come from, this tallest tower of the stronghold. Just some torchlight filtering its way through, meeting the ground. Again, very dark in here. You immediately notice a smell, like almost a like a musty sort of I don't know, almost burny smell. It's very interesting, very peculiar. It seems like it's something that you may have never smelled before, and it's very discernible. It's like you can't help but noticing it. But moreover, you hear a voice come from the darkness. Yep.
Hello?
And I'm like holding Cervantes, and I just go,
Hello?
and I drop Cervantes on the ground
Oh,
because I had just saved them.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's people!
Back off, or I will smash you with my hammer.
Hey! Hey!
Hi.
Don't do that. Wait! If you're down here, that means that you're probably captured too. Oh.
No, we have
that's
escaped
nice.
down here. We
No
are here
one-
on purpose. We would never be
Oh.
captured. That is not
Do
us.
you know the
No,
way
no.
out on purpose?
Good.
And can you take me?
Of course, right? Quentin, lead the way out.
I don't know this person, so I'm not going to save them. Let's just try to find our way out of here.
So can I come?
No, absolutely
Why?
I
not.
like this one.
yes, of
She
course.
teases
Of course.
Quentin.
Wait. Wait,
Excuse
I
me.
can-
What do they call you?
I'm Taco.
Taco.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is not happening. So let's get out of here.
Hey, who are you?
Me?
No need
I am
to share
Cervantes.
names.
It is very nice to meet your acquaintance.
Nice to
I
meet
am,
you,
how you
Cervantes.
say, a very, very well-known craftsman of the stone. Yes.
Wow.
You might have seen my works, like statue of Cavid, or maybe. No, you have not seen.
What else?
Or many of my paintings, sometimes known as the L'Arcangelo. It is my pen name when I make art. Yes.
Yeah, I've never
Yes.
seen that.
Oh. Well, you will. You will. I have no doubt. I am known far and wide, many different places.
Yeah, actually, really, for the last couple of days, I haven't seen much. It's been kind of dark down here, except for when it's really sunny.
Yes, it does seem a bit damp and dark.
Yeah, there's like not soft, but like kind of smooth, hard balls and stuff.
Hard balls.
Yeah, a lot of hard balls around here.
Well, I have to say, I am not a fan of hard balls.
Nice. That's good. You're in the right spot.
Oh, and let me introduce my two sidekicks. This is
No need.
Quentin.
Pancakes. Ooh.
Quentin is less discernible than me, but still capable. And this one here, a bit of a musclehead, is Jackaxe.
Hi, Jackaxe. I'm Taco.
Taco, how did you come to find yourself down this well?
I kind of was just like exploring around. I was just kind of checking out like the island and stuff. And then this giant lizard thing came and attacked me. And the next thing I woke up, okay? And then I was in like the stronghold situation. And then there were these pirate guys and they were like, hey, want to be our friend? And I was like, yeah, I want to be your friend. But turns out they never said, do you want to be our friend? I just thought that they did because of the way that they were acting. And turns out maybe I was the prisoner the whole time. And then they threw me down here. And I've been here for a while. They gave me these other fuzzy hard balls. They're delicious.
Oh.
It's a coconut. You want one?
Sure, yes.
Here's a
Love me
fuzzy
some
hard
coconut.
ball.
Jackaxe, please, can you... So this means, let's go back to this giant lizard creature. You said attacked you?
Yeah.
And that's not around here anywhere, right? It's far away by now, yes? This is what we
You
are
want
hoping.
an honest answer or one that'll make you feel better?
Honestly, I will take the latter.
Okay. No.
Okay, great. Quentin.
I actually have no idea where I am, so I don't know.
Well then, you've given me a gift of comfort and taken it away.
Oh, well, I did not take the coconut away. You gave it away, so that's kind of on you.
This is true. No, I was asking if Jackaxe could break it on his head. Very hard head.
My head is
Kind of
elite.
impressively hard.
I
what?
did, and then Quentin is drinking it now.
Oh,
So
he's stolen my
he-
coconut.
Well,
This is
you
not
know,
the first time he's
another
tried to
one?
do this.
it was a
Sure,
rotation.
actually, yes. Thank you.
There you go.
I'm gonna take the hammer and just try and crack it softly.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Oh. It is 20.
Yeah. So
I think I have smashed it to smithereens.
no. In this case, the
Perfectly.
finesse was just right. You tapped it just the right amount to be able to break it, but also not spill the precious contents all over the floor. It's maybe something to be proud of.
Okay. All right. This is great. Great news. All right. Well, Quentin, you said you know the way out? I'm pretty sure I heard it. And Taco heard it too. And so, Quentin, lead on.
Thanks.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will do my best to lead us, but I don't know exactly where the way out is. But I'm pretty sure it's probably under somewhere.
It's
And I
right
kind of
over
like, kind of
here.
like look around. I'm sure if I just move this, that what Jack Axe is saying. Well, we'll find it. Let's see. I was kind of like look around.
So you're in a very, very dark hole, basically. If you can see anything, it would be very, very close to your face, more or less, and you would have to sort of be standing centrally to where the light was filtering down. If you traveled much beyond that, pitch dark. Do you attempt to fashion some form of light? You do have torches.
Oh no. I am a very prideful person, full of ego, and I just kind of continue on blindly, kind of hoping that I don't run into a wall. It's over here somewhere. I'm sure I'm gonna find it eventually.
I've been looking, and all I feel is hard balls, and I kind of smell stuff that smells like farts, kind of.
Well, I don't know you, so I'm not going to just stop looking because you say not to look anywhere.
Is he always like this?
Yes, he's a bit insufferable, but he's good. He is a good stock when you get to know him.
Taco, you would know that the predominance of hard balls that are in here and other hard, smooth things are generally to the, let's just call it the west passage. Okay. You haven't done much searching of the eastern side because it seems like maybe there's nothing over there, or maybe there is, but you'd have to go a little bit into the darkness to find it. Yeah.
Slowly gonna make a torch.
So that's the way with the hard balls. That way, there's just like a lot of emptiness, and I was too scared to go alone. But that way had all the hard balls if you wanted to examine them.
And Cervantes, you quickly get a torch going, which thankfully illuminates the nearby area. You look to the west, where it is that you were just discussing these hard balls, and immediately see a sign warning: do not use fire.
Nailed
Before
it.
you stuffed it out, you saw that it said gunpowder, and you were more than able to make out the fact that there seemed to be piles of what it appeared to be cannonballs next to cannons. The cannons which supposedly had been in the very top of the tower you just came from. Of course, you realized none had been there. Before you snuffed your fire out, you did see that there appeared to be maybe the remnants of a staircase to the north, and then to the east, a cavern went a direction, but your light didn't penetrate very far for you to be able to tell what was happening. Oh. Is that you lit it again just to get those details? Yeah.
Just another peek, just to see. Quentin, which way do we go?
I was just heading blindly towards the east. So whatever that takes me is where I'm just blindly walking.
Fantastic. Quentin, you start traveling toward the east before you, and you don't make it very far before you trip on something hard and metallic. Sort of sends you to your knees.
Metallic.
Roll an investigation check for me, Quentin, please.
Okay. 12.
That lights back up. So roll it with advantage. No, that's okay. Once the lights back up, you realize the hard thing that you had. You weren't quite able to figure out what the hard thing you had tripped on was. It seemed to be and all of a sudden the light was back on. So
my vision is going in and out. And I think I'm starting to go blind, possibly.
Yeah, a rave! Woo!
What is that? That sounds delightful. I don't know
it's something you've read about, but it's not something you'd ever really seen because it's not a place that you had ever needed to go. You notice that there appears to be minecart tracks. And as you glanced around, it appeared that maybe the cannons were on wheels which would be able to be rolled over minecart tracks as well. But the tracks did lead off into the east, and it got dark. So some sort of shaft leads down that way.
We couldn't. Oh, okay. It was clear, now it's dark. I can't make out anything anymore, but I'm pretty sure.
It says no fire, okay? I'm just trying to be careful.
Okay.
Do you have light
Cannons usually
without fire?
I wish I did, but I don't.
Do you have any, fire bugs in a jar?
Quentin, actually, everyone but Cervantes has a lantern. So Cervantes used his as a weapon several episodes back. But everyone else has a lantern, so self-contained fire.
Well, I'll just pull out the lantern and say we might be able to capture some lightning bugs.
I set Yoshi on fire with it.
Yeah, yes, you did. So Jack, being the smart one, pulls out a lantern finally, illuminating the area, giving you a much better sense of what's going on. And as you sort of take a glance around, you do notice again, there's a sign. It says danger, no fire, but there's not like a stack of gunpowder lying around. So you imagine if you don't wander too far into that sort of area, you're probably going to be okay. The remnants of a staircase is directly to the north of you, but honestly, you can tell that they don't go up very high. They wouldn't take you back up to the surface. It appears your only way out is going to be down this minecart-laden path, which leads somewhere to the east.
Do I see, is there a minecart over here?
I actually discovered these. I discovered these first. So this is my discovery, and I will take the reward and benefit of that from the group. I am the leader of this group now, and I have discovered this. And you should all follow me now to go down these carts and this trail. Follow me.
Lead on, Quentin.
How do you use
So funny.
How do you use these, by the way? I don't have no idea how to use these. So if anyone could do that part of it, that'd be great. Thank you.
These tracks, I think you just walk along them. We need a cart of some sort that rides along these runners. No?
Oh!
We are looking for these. And I call
Are you
dibs
sure you're
on
in
the first
charge?
ride.
Do we really want this guy in charge? He doesn't even know how a minecart works.
Well, he has the soft hands of a man who has lived a life of luxury, so maybe minecarts are not in his not in his wheelhouse.
How dare you? All right. Well, someone put it all together and let's get going already, okay? I'll wait.
Maybe Jack go first since you have the light.
First off, do we see the minecart?
You don't see any minecarts. You only see cannons, which are on wheelbases that can roll on a minecart path. So if you wanted to try to ride a cannon, I guess you could attempt that thing.
The three of us will get on, and Jack Axe, you push in the back. Get us going.
Or
Since you are so strong, you have these massive quads. Someone has to steer this thing. I think I should be the one steering it, right? In the front?
Maybe we can get on it and have the cannon facing the opposite way. We shoot it off and it will propel us forward.
You are maybe the smartest person I have ever laid eyes on. This sounds excellent. Now we need to find some powder.
You're beautiful.
We get to pick up.
No, not you.
Beautiful.
Jack. Jack is beautiful.
Oh,
The beauty
Those
is
rippling biceps.
have a nice chin too, huh?
Wow.
You do.
Nice.
Almost two
Exquisite.
chins.
Exquisite chin.
Well, do you see any gunpowder?
Yes.
No?
Yeah. If you have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, if you were to wander far enough into the area with the cannons, you will find some gunpowder. Now, whether or not you know how to load a cannon, who's loading the cannon? Let's
I'll load the cannon.
You find gunpowder. You find shot. You find, with a little bit of searching, you find a fuse. You do have fire. Cervantes,
Okay.
you are loading a cannon. Cervantes, roll.
Disadvantage? +1 though, right?
Roll a, I guess. Roll a d20 for me. And add 1 to it. We'll see what you get.
Ooh. That's a 3.
That's a 3. Okay.
This goes in here, clearly, and this part, you just shove all the gunpowder in the front, right here. Yeah, you want it right at the edge of the cannon. Now, the cannonball goes right on top, and it's like a slingshot, flings it forward. I've seen this many times.
I'm not sure that's right.
Jack, roll a
It's
d20
totally
and add nothing actually to it.
13.
Sounds right.
Jack redirects your abilities a little bit.
Just put this down here. Pack that in here.
Well, obviously, it's order of operations. You have to do one thing first,
This
and I set it
ball,
up,
we
and now you
put-
change it?
Put 2 balls in there. Yeah.
Yes. Why not 3? No, I'm
No,
just
2.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Of course, only 2. Jeez. I'm not an amateur. Everyone, let's get on.
Okay. So,
And,
to be clear, you are aiming the barrel of the cannon toward where all of the gunpowder is to propel yourself the opposite direction toward the path.
yes.
Down the
Correct.
Path, yeah, down the path.
Extra propellant.
Okay. What's your marching order? How are you sitting on the cannon? I presume you're all sitting on it. It's hilarious to think about.
I will sit on the front side so that I can like hold everybody against me. You know what I mean?
So you're in the back. You're in the back, but the front of the cannon, because it's facing the other
Exactly.
direction? Okay.
Exactly.
Well, then I will go
I'll
on
be right against the rippling back.
I want to be right up against your arms.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, there's
I
only
will.
room for-
I will steer, and since I have this
I'm small.
light, I will light the fuse. Here we go. Is everyone ready?
Yahaha!
A fuse begins to okay. So yeah, you don't need
He's
to keep
just
doing that.
sitting there, like making that sound.
You light
He
it
hasn't even
already.
lit it yet. He's just going.
I should get off and pee. I should get off and pee before we go.
Just go, man. Just go.
The light of this fuse lights up all of your faces as you wait in a little bit of anticipation for what's about to come. Everyone, I am going to need you to roll me an acrobatics or an athletics check. I'm also going to need you to roll a.
Oh,
Let's just start
luck
with those.
check.
Let's start with those. Yeah,
Which one? A what check?
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, I thought it was
6 for my
Whatever your-
athletics.
So I get advantage, and I rolled a 1 and a 3.
oh no! I got a 3.
I got the 6.
No, we're doing
Combined, we don't even have a 20.
Cannon. The cannon sizzles and hisses, and you sit there in anticipation. The cannonball fires out. Both cannonballs, actually, since it was loaded with 2, fire out of this cannon. They go ricocheting off the wall behind you. The cannon itself, very comically, shoots out from under all of you, leaving you sitting on the floor. The cannon goes tearing down the cart path as you hear and a series of cascading explosions begins right behind you as this cannonball that you had just fired begins to ignite the powder keg, which is sitting just to the west of you. What are you guys
Time to
doing?
go.
This time, or is there like? Do we know really quick? By the way, we have time to load on another cannon and just push it down.
You
the
do
cart.
not.
Okay,
Not
so
with
we
those
gotta-
rules.
I don't have to pee anymore. I don't have to pee.
Wow, it's really wet in here. My feet are all wet.
Everyone, roll me a
Sorry,
dexterity saving
sorry.
throw as you have to leap out of the way.
Is that with advantage? Too?
A 4. Jeez.
A 4, okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 3.
15.
6.
Well,
Rolled a 4 and a 6.
Okay. Quentin, you were actually just able to grab everyone and sort of push them around a corner as this fireball erupts through this cavern, singeing. Just really, you feel it all on your faces. You feel it on your clothes. You feel it. There's no way to avoid it. It sucks the oxygen out of this tunnel for a moment before it replaces it again with this silent a moment later. You're still in the pitch black.
Got a little
But-
fire off of my face leaf.
Behind you, rubble, definitely. A lot of smoke. And you notice, Quentin, your belt is glowing a little bit. Your emerald of finding that you've been holding on to, this green little emerald, appears to be signaling that even though this chaos had just happened, you're near something of importance in this shaft.
Mop.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Wow. I got
Why
some
are you guys
real,
not
like-
talking?
I think that you're having a hard time hearing us because your ears probably went crazy after that big explosion.
Yeah, I cannot hear you. Speak louder. Your belt
Oh, that's
is
I just
peeing
I'm not
light.
talking.
That's marvelous. That is very nice. I like that. That was very funny. That was very fun. You can stay. I like you now.
Yes.
I'm sensing we can find
There's a
some
glow
kind of
on you.
some important items around us. I think so. Let's go try to find it possibly.
Through this rubble.
It might be hard to find it in this rubble, but yes, it's in the rubble somewhere.
I used to have cool items.
Oh, that's. Oh,
I lost them
happened
when
to
I
you?
was attacked on the beach.
Oh, they took your
that
things?
makes sense. That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah. Let's go find your cool items.
Great. Yes, let's
Taco.
find a cool item.
Roll an investigation check for me, please.
18?
18. Two things sort of catch your attention as you as Jack strikes their lantern back up to give you a little bit of sense of what's going on here. One is, and that you hadn't noticed before, is that some of your supplies appear to be on the backs of the three people that you are currently with. But B, you see something sticking out of the rubble. It's odd, actually. It looks like a piece of wood, but attached to it is this bright white pearl. And it's just glimmering in the darkness. It stands out amongst all the sooty black rock that's like lying about. It's very distinctly something that's out of place.
I want to just like go over and like try to sneakily just yoink it.
Yeah. You give it a little bit of a tug, and it comes right out of the rock
Ooh.
that it's sort of buried in. And I just, in the think tank, sent it to everyone.
Wow.
You find a magical item. That magical item, which in classic Zelda fashion would have a display name above it as you found it and do sort of a da-na-na-na as you hoisted it above your arm. Is the Staff of the Three Woods. It basically is a weapon of sorts.
Throwing
You
it
can
up on
read a little
Discord.
bit about how it works if you would
Wow,
like.
that's cool.
Oh, heck yeah. You guys mind if I have this?
Do you
can
want
keep
that?
the stick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't need the stick. Thank you very much, though.
I think
Okay,
it
I'm
suits you.
Okay, cool. Also, can I have my stuff back?
Yes, you can have the staff.
No, can I have my stuff back?
Yes, the staff is all
Okay.
yours.
And I'm just gonna go like start taking my things off of them.
I don't have
need
any of your things
that-
on me.
What did they have that was mine?
There is just a small list of things. I'm pretty sure this happened. You would remember that in the forest when you got attacked by the lizard creature, it was right after you had found a little bit of an encampment from someone. And what you had seen there essentially was a tent, a backpack, bedroll, a mess kit, tinderbox, torches.
Oh, we already killed the lizard creature.
You did. You killed the lizard creature.
I was like on high alert. I was like, oh no.
It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. 10 HP worth of food, so basically like a bunch of coconuts, and 50 feet of
this.
rope. So normal gear.
Cool.
Yeah, we ate your coconuts.
That's okay. I mean, I just gave them to you. Duh. I'm just
We
gonna.
ate other
Okay,
coconuts.
that one. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose most. In my case.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are
Can I have
audible
that
again.
rope? Can I have that rope?
You may not.
That's my rope.
Does it have your name on it?
It does. It's on the side. My mom wrote it there. You'll find it on the side. There's a little tag.
It literally does say taco right
Yeah,
here.
my mom made
On the
that for
rope?
Well,
me.
that could be any taco. You don't know if that's this taco.
I like that.
I'm
Rebuttal?
pretty sure it has my last name on it.
What is your last name?
Tuesday.
Oh, look, it does say Tuesday right here.
Well,
But that could be any Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. It's a very unique name that no one ever else has said before.
fine. Okay, just stop just yelling in my ears. Just take it. I don't
This
need to
is
look
my
anyway.
normal tone of voice. You want to hear me shouting?
No.
Please.
Yes.
No.
This is how I shout.
That is.
So can I have that back?
Taco
Yeah,
does
just
sound
take-
like they're dying of some sort.
Yeah, whatever. Take
Here
it.
is a
I don't
rope.
Thank you.
Let us continue down this pathway. I think we are very successful in trying to destroy this castle to keep the pursuers from coming after us, which was our plan with this cannon all along, right? So we have done exactly what we meant to, and now we shall walk along these.
Yes, everything
Cart
is
tracks.
going to plan. Let's move ahead. And
Precisely.
Yes.
I got a stick. I got a stick. As we're walking.
You take about 4 or 5 more steps before you hear a sound, a very peculiar sound, chittering sort of sound. Ooh, you put out your light. Actually, everyone roll initiative for me.
What the?
Oh no!
I got the natural 20.
Oh,
16.
Jack,
for
protect
me.
me.
8.
17.
Stand behind me.
Okay.
Okay.
Good day. It's a good day.
It's
I need a
nice
hammer.
day.
What is my hammer?
That's nice.
I am your hammer.
17.
Oh, you are my hammer.
Your
Quentin.
mom's my hammer.
Sorry.
Oh, burn.
8.
You put out this flame right before a rush of sound hits you, and actually physically hits you. You start getting slapped in the face by all of these things, but you can't see what they are, but there's a lot of them.
Cannot see what this is.
Taco, roll an attack, or sorry, Taco, you're up first. Basically, you're being basically accosted by who knows what that you cannot see.
Hold on. I'm trying to read what the heck my staff does.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a pretty
Sorry.
long one.
It's
My handwriting is awful too. I'm sorry.
no, it's really good and very legible.
This is long. That's all.
Can you give me the TLDR of it?
Yeah, it's a golf club.
Oh, sick.
So you swing it, and it does a lot of damage if you can hit something with it. So
I
what
have
you would
72
do?
chances a day.
Yeah, 72 chances per day, exactly.
Funny.
Yeah. Are you rolling an attack?
I'm just gonna start swinging at the wind. Ah!
Swinging at the wind. Fantastic.
Watch out my straight arm here.
Yes.
So as you swing your arm back, you notice that it almost feels like something clicks on when you're holding this staff. And as you swing your arm forward again, what happens is that pearl, which glows a little bit in the dim, dark light that you're on, shoots off into the distance. Roll 3d6s for me.
Ooh. Say less. Ooh. 14
Oh,
14.
nice.
plus 6. 14. Yeah.
Fantastic. Roll a d100 for me.
Oh, what the heck?
What the what?
What?
Wait, hold.
Am I still being slapped?
You are all, the rest of you are being slapped in the face.
20.
20.
I say.
The pearlescent orb goes flying off into the distance, and you hear Sort of like it's hitting wet cloth a whole bunch of times. The slapping that you're all experiencing subsides.
Yeah! I did it!
Before silence again. And you notice Pearl comes right back.
Dick!
Not only have to watch for it going that way, but watch out for it coming back.
Yeah. Oh, Dick!
Very dangerous.
Yeah, I
give
am. That's
someone
my
a-
middle name. I'm Taco Dangerous Tuesday.
That sounds like a place that would send you to the bathroom for a very long time.
Yeah. Don't mess with me.
Okay, well, let us continue forward, but very carefully. Jack, I think you said you wanted to go first with your lantern.
Yes.
So Jack lights the lantern back up and leads the way. You notice as the lantern gets lit, the floor is littered with bats.
There's bats.
Yeah, which presumably had been slapping you in the face a moment ago, but are now felled, lying on the floor, dead from the magical staff of the three woods that Taco had just.
Three woods. I get
Nice.
it. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. I just talk to each of the bats as we walk over them.
Jack leads the way. You wander a little ways down the path some more. The minecart trail basically takes a winding path. You travel for maybe 30, 40 minutes before you start to feel a little bit of relief, actually. A wind begins to sort of gust at you, and you smell a bit of a salty sea air coming from somewhere. The dark light is periodically broken by small smatterings of moonbeams coming through what is an increasingly large cavern above you. Up until now, it had definitely been some form of a mine shaft, but now it appears to be some sort of cave that you're beginning to enter. Minecart kind of travels down in a sloping manner for a little bit before it mellows out and begins to move in a very even keel horizontally across a very wide opening filled with little bits of this moonbeam, allowing you just to make out the trappings of a bridge, which are in front of you. An iron bridge made out of metal. It's supported with beams going down into what you hear seems to be some sort of rushing or flowing water below you. You can't exactly tell the distance, maybe 10, maybe 15 feet, perhaps more, depending. But you can just barely see this minecart bridge. It appears to be decrepit. It hasn't been used in a while. The metal intact, but the wood definitely eroded from all of the salty sea air and sea foam, which has been basically washing over it from down below. What are you guys doing?
We should maybe cross one at a time to see if it's safe. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I am the heaviest, so maybe I'll creep first. Stand back, everyone. And I'm gonna see if I can go down the cart, and if I hear it start creaking, I'm gonna back up. The bridge, right? You said the cart path goes over the bridge.
It does, yes. Yeah, exactly.
And that's where we want to cross.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
You sure I heard that all right?
So the bridge is perhaps 100 feet long.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to cross the entire expanse alone, or do you want to? Is everyone following? What's your guys' thoughts?
I'm gonna
Well, we
wait to
could-
see if Jack makes it all the way across.
Also
We
waiting.
For
could
sure.
take that rope. We could take that rope and tie us all together. Does it look like the rope would like travel along the cart path if we wrap the rope around it? So if we fell, the cart path would the rope like?
There's perhaps some spots where you might be able to wrap a rope around because the wood which is supporting the track seems to be decayed enough, fallen enough that you would be able to do that. It definitely wouldn't be it wouldn't be possible the entire way across. Too much support structure.
Is there anything around us that we can make a little cart or a little
Yeah, roll an investigation.
I don't know what.
And anyone else who's looking for materials, if they want to help with that, roll an investigation check too, please.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back.
I rolled a
15.
19.
Oh,
The
guys,
salt air is terrible for my
better.
skin. I need to get out of here immediately.
I rolled
Yes, I
a
agree.
19.
You need to get some.
Yeah.
And I
moisturizer.
guess I'm looking for
Oh,
something.
moisture, that'd be a great idea.
I guess because I deal with boulders too, maybe we can like fashion some wheels and like actually make a whole cart thing, or is that impossible?
I imagine if given enough time, you could probably fashion wheels into
much
minecart
time do we
wheels, or
have?
fashion some rocks into minecart wheels. You know, we've got as much time as we need. Let's be
I
honest.
hear if you take the bat poop and you rub it on your skin, it is a great way to moisturize.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's fantastic. We should try that. And it's free, too. That's even better.
Jack, you do with that roll find plenty of materials to make something. There's broken pieces of wood. There are definitely lots of rocks around if you want to try to fashion a rock into some sort of wheel. How you get the wheel to stick to the wood, I don't know, but you know, that's for the rolls to determine. But yeah, you could maybe fashion something, or perhaps like a sled, maybe to try and push yourself across. Might be more realistic with the materials at hand. Cat.
The cave. There is some sort
Wow.
of beast in
Big
here.
little animal, yeah. Sounds like a big old baby.
So I don't know the best decision. If I feel like I can cross it without anything, I'll do that. But otherwise, making the sled. Here he comes. He couldn't make it up, so he decided.
Hi, cutie.
Ooh, I think ride this thing and let it go across first to see if.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. So you're
Hey, what's
you're
the
not
best
sure
course
what
of
you're
action?
doing. Perfect.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
What has 100% chance of success? Just real quick.
Jack, roll a acrobatics or athletics check for me, please, as you begin to just make your way across this bridge.
Yeah, and I'm tying a rope to myself where I can to make it across in case I fall. I'll untie it and drag it along and tie it and drag it along.
Yeah, and
We've all been we're stone workers, like we know about scaffolding and like attaching ourselves in high places.
best practices. Yeah, they've got OSHA where you work, and so they make sure that you're strapped in to the lift. You don't want to fall out 40 feet. You
14.
You make and with a 14
plus with advantage. Oh, so 14.
Yeah, 14. You make your way across. You hold your lantern aloft. You tie the rope as needed. But you know what? You don't really have any issues. You're able to get good footholds as you go. Nothing's too slippery. You don't fall through anywhere, and you make it to the other side. A very distant 100 feet. But a just discernible 100 feet for all of you who have not made the crossing yet.
Me next!
Okay.
Me next!
Cervantes, you begin to run across this bridge. Cervantes, roll a athletics or
Light step.
acrobatics check for me, please.
Light step! Light step! Light step! That's the 15.
A 15. Light step works. You think it's going to be fine. You feel like it's going to be fine. You believe in your soul it's going to be fine. And it is. You just make it to the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
Taco and Quentin.
You wanna go?
Can you take me across?
Can I take you across?
Hmm?
You can go.
Oh, well, that's not as fun.
You want me to take you?
That'd be amazing. Yes, thank you.
Okay, and I start climbing up on him to sit on
Good
his
idea.
shoulders.
Oh,
Hey,
what on earth are you doing?
just for reference, I'm like a tiny little thing with a leaf for a face.
Very small. Yes, definitely.
I am
now
a very
Good
very
to
small.
know.
I feel like the Yahaha should have sold it just in case.
Literally a stick man.
I've been saying Yahaha this whole time.
I haven't played any of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either, but even I
Kate
know
is
this.
a Makoko. For those of you who need a different reference, and James, I know that will.
Okay.
You'll understand.
I feign
If
like
a
they're heavy.
Makoko were a
Ow! You have
thing
it's
with
so
face.
heavy. On
I'm
my, I'm a very
literally
slender man.
light as a leaf.
Oh,
And I'm very thin, man, and I grab it. Do you have hair?
Oh yes.
I grab it up and
No.
forward. Let's
Oh.
go!
Okay, both of you roll an acrobatics/athletics check for me, whichever suits your needs.
Okay, it's pretty good. 16.
Okay, mine's just a 6.
16.
Good thing you're walking.
Quentin, you're making your way across delicately. You're going as fast as you can. It's delicate though.
Yeah.
And you feel something as you're walking. Just glances against your leg a little bit.
Oh no.
And it felt a little wet. But you kept going. And you made it to the other side, just unscathed.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, good.
I think
Sounds
I've
good.
seen something a little disturbing, but I opted not to tell you until you were already over here, because no use.
Would you need to get off of me. Get off of my body now. Stop it. Get off. Get off.
Oh, no! And I just hold it. Yeah! Ha ha!
Put down my body after I spin them around a little bit.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, sorry,
Horrible,
guys.
horrible.
I got excited.
Yeah, and then oh, your delts are very pro these triceps.
Oh, that feels good. Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this then.
oh wow.
Yeah.
You didn't
Whoa.
give me a nice massage. You literally grabbed my hair and you pulled it very hard.
You're
Not
mean.
nice. You're mean.
Mama.
Can we move forward? I need
leg
to
is
get out
wet.
of here.
All right.
Well, I
Well-
peed earlier and I was just very scared. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I
Alright.
stepped in it. It's kind of gross.
Oh, oh. Spin him around some more.
Yeah, drive me up. Yeah.
All right. Let us continue on.
Yeah, and the minecart path continues after crossing this bridge through again another darkened, more narrow passageway for a little while until it begins to get very jagged and a little rough. And the minecart path seems to just sort of stop at one point. The pathway begins to sort of wind its way down. It seems like maybe they had intended to finish this portion, but it got a little too steep, a little too rocky for them to be able to complete. Everyone roll an acrobatics or athletics or dexterity for me.
I like Dex. Man, I'm rolling like doo doo.
18.
13.
11.
12.
Okay,
You guys all get +1 too, don't forget.
those of you
Oh.
who do.
I lied, sorry.
Quentin, you're making your way down this semi-treacherous, somewhat slippery passageway where these minecart tracks have stopped. When your foot slips a little bit, and you begin to tumble, not much,
Oh,
Oh,
but
somebody
about
help
10
him.
more feet. Go, go, go. You sort
I'm
of skitter
tumbling.
along the rocks before you just catch yourself at the end of a crevice.
And I'll grab him.
Yeah, Jack
Jack,
reaches
Jack,
out to
Jack.
grab you, just stopping you from tumbling over. The salty sea air, once again, hitting your face. You notice fireworks. You notice
oh, pretty.
the water below you again. But this time,
Ah!
no bridge exists. No cart path.
Oh. Oh.
Jack, you look around a little bit with your lantern. And you do see some large pieces of wood, almost ladder-like pieces of wood that it looks like you might be able to skirt this expanse with.
I see wood.
No light shines in this particular cavern.
No time
as
for your
well.
jokes, Jackaxe. I get it. You see wood, hard balls. We need to focus on getting across this crevice, okay?
I really worry. We put the hard bolts in the.
Do you think we maybe could use these planks to get across, Jack?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Jack, since you went across first last time, I think it is only fair that you go across first this time.
That does seem fair.
That's very nice. Well, let me just do that. I'm gonna bring our new friend with us.
It was
Yes,
only because
two
you're
minds
so
are better than
talented.
one,
You're
all
so
right?
talented, Jack.
All right, you
You're
guys
gifted.
wait here.
We'll wait here
So-
for you.
So I'll cross.
So you see an expanse about 20 feet, more or less, and you do see these large, again, poles that look like they have parts sticking out of them. They're fashioned together in a sort of a makeshift ladder sort of fashion. Not exactly, a perfect rung ladder, but more or less something that you'd be able to get on all fours and cross this very treacherous, perilous gap with.
Okay. You said 20 feet?
20 feet.
So is that enough room for me to leave them a rope? Here, you guys take this rope
Yes.
and I'll carry it across.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go across with our new friend and survive.
Once again, roll me a athletics or acrobatics, please. As you
We're right
I
behind
also-
you. Don't fall. Do your
I'm on your
best.
shoulders, right?
Oh no. Yeah.
Do I need to also roll?
Yeah. Yep. If you were heading across as well, what'd you get?
Yep, I'm on her shoulders.
8. Okay.
11.
An 8 and an 11.
And they have the rope, but it's in my mouth.
You're doing
You're making it
great.
across all right. Things are going pretty well, actually. It seems to be pretty sturdy. Everything's holding up really well. And then, Jack, you feel it. Something slaps your foot. And it sort of sticks there.
Let go, guys.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't look down.
go.
Just keep
Let go.
going. No, it's just a trick.
you
You're
kick it
making it
off.
look too easy. Just keep going.
Kicking
Quickly.
it off and
Quickly.
I'm continuing.
And then you feel another one.
I'm kicking
another
one
one.
off too. I'm kicking
Oh,
Everyone
Oh.
roll initiative.
oh, Quentin, that's it. We've lost them. They're dead. Let's go back the other way.
Oh no, they're dead. That's too bad.
Shut
We're not
up.
dead. We can literally hear you guys. Rolled a 4.
I do like
I
Jack
had
a lot, though.
so
Let's
much
save- let's
fun
save
knowing
this if we can.
you. Please to
You could
Have a
keep
good time.
knowing me if you help.
Lovely Jack.
This is what I said. Have a great next life. Maybe wake up in the Mushroom Kingdom. Who knows?
19.
I got an 11.
11, okay.
Got a 14.
11, Taco, 14. Bobby, Quentin got a what?
19.
19. Okay. Quentin, from your vantage point on the let's call it the western bank of this river or underground, who knows what it is, sinkhole of some sort, what you can see is Jack and Taco sort of centrally located on all fours. Arms have come up out of this water roughly 10 feet. These tentacle-shaped arms, and they've begun to wrap themselves around the feet of Jack over here.
Well, I'm kicking.
Yeah, they're trying to kick as best they can. Quentin, what are you doing?
Oof.
All you can
Okay,
see at this point are tentacles. You see just like basically the tips. You don't really see a body. It's pretty dark. And has, by the way, actually, Jack had the lantern. Has anyone else lit a lantern?
I had my torch lit at the
Okay.
beginning of this.
We do have a torch. Okay, cool. So we've got 2 sources of light. And that's all the sources of light you've got going on right now.
Okay, so I want to play this right. So to get this straight in my head, so they're like kind of crossing over what? They're like they put a plank down, is what they did, like a wooden plank.
Imagine taking a ladder and then sticking it flat on the ground across like a ravine.
Correct.
Okay, and they're like over some water, and the thing just came out and attacked them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oof, I want to take my bow and arrow out and attack it, but it's probably a bad idea because I'm holding onto the rope. So maybe we should just work on trying to pull them back in, maybe. So I'll start struggling and trying to pull them back towards our direction, and hopefully that will help.
Okay. Roll a strength check, please.
Okay.
Jack's trying to move forward.
It's in my mouth too. It's so
With
funny.
the mouth like,
That's a dirty 20.
30-20, yeah. Ooh, very nice. You
Go.
rip this rope backward, and the tentacles are caught off guard. They slip right out, and you've pulled. Roll a D10 for me if you can,
Okay.
as well, too, please.
A D10. Oh my god, it's been a while. I'm like looking for what is it?
What does that look like?
percentile
Right.
dice.
A 10.
Nice.
A 10. You managed to pull Jack all the way back with Taco, all the way back to the other shore. So they are basically right in front of where you are. Tentacles flail in the air for a moment and then sink into the blackness.
I take a heroic pose. I have saved you all. You're welcome.
Taco.
It didn't save me. I'm still in the bank.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You were gonna fall in eventually. I saved you.
Thank you.
Do I say anything?
Hold of me.
You know, not in particular. You know where the tentacles had just been. You know
Yeah.
that there's something in the water, but you don't in particular see anything.
In particular.
I would like to bring my stick up and then hold until I see something.
Okay, holding an action. Okay, great.
Man, that stick is so cool.
You
I'm excited.
wind back like you're gonna swing, and you're ready.
Yeah!
Meanwhile,
Come at me! Come at me!
Bring it.
not with that. Meanwhile, you see some tentacles come and slap up near the shore where you're at, but none of them are really able to get anything. You're just a little too far away for it to grapple you or to feel you or to do anything to you. But now tentacles obviously placed precariously right on the edge. On
the western bank?
On the western bank. Cervantes, you are up. What are you doing?
Oh, the tentacles are here. They're going to attack us. Light feet, light feet, light feet, light feet.
You go
I'm gonna
running
run
across? Heck yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
17.
Oh.
17 for your acrobatics check. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you run across the plane, you basically get an opportunity of attack. And tentacles reach for you, but just miss. And you're able to sneak out. Oh my gosh. You use your entire movement to make it just to the eastern bank.
Okay.
Jack.
All right.
It was so useless.
Oh, actually, Quinton, were you doing anything else?
No, I'm just gloating.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
sitting there gloating.
Cervantes, were you doing anything else?
Whatever your name is.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to write your names down.
And the
It'll be
run,
into
like
middle down.
maybe
That's
good
the
50
name.
feet away from the other edge. And come on, just run. It's so easy. In between sobs.
I still see the tentacles hanging out of the.
You see them just on the east bank. They're within reach of you.
I am going to take. It turns out we have a couple rope nets. I'm going to take one of the rope nets that
Oh,
can
sweet.
catch a bear. Remember those?
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm going to
Oh.
try to entangle these legs that I'm seeing.
Okay.
Tentacles.
Good thinking, Jack.
So you're throwing the net sort of over the tips of the tentacles, basically. Or are you throwing the entire net into the water where you presume an octopus is?
I was going to try to get their tentacles wrapped up. So
Okay.
yeah, whatever is visible
Okay.
is what I imagined.
With the net. Okay. Roll an attack for me.
I get advantage on this one too, I think.
Yeah.
So 15.
15 definitely hits.
Oregon is nice.
Yeah, it certainly
Nice.
lands on
Attack's the
top
best.
of where these tentacles are lying. Roll a d20 for me, please. It's actually going to be sort of a contested grapple check.
Do I get advantage on that as well, or because it's
Yeah.
a grapple check?
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't matter. 11.
11. Okay, it holds for now, but you're not sure it's going to hold for very long. Which brings us back to the top. Quentin.
Oh, you skipped
Oh,
over
actually-
Kate's character, right?
Oh, I saw the tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have swung. I forgot that I was holding it.
Oh yeah.
Dum
yeah.
dum.
True.
Oh yeah,
Fair.
I would have swung as soon as I saw them.
Oh dang. So maybe. Oh,
Roll an attack for me, Taco.
this is before the
Taco.
nets. Before the nets.
Let's see.
Roll, and your attack, by the way, I know it's strange, but roll 3d6s for your attack.
Oh. Okay. Here for it.
I like it. I like strange.
4.
9, 10, 11, 12.
12. You swing back and swing. Your small white orb that exists on the end of the staff of three
Little
woods
pearl.
goes flying. Roll a d100 for me, please.
13.
13.
Number.
The orb doesn't fly at the tentacles. It flies sort of over the edge and straight down. And you hear a as it bounces off something below.
Nice. Love it.
The orb, of course, returns right back to the staff as it flies backward. Minus 13.
Watch your heads! 7!
7. Quentin, that brings us back to the top.
Oh
What
my
are you
goodness. Okay. Yeah, I will just I guess also try to head across. I'm gonna pull out my bow and arrow and run across and hopefully get across first, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll an athletics or acrobatics as you run across this bridge.
Okay. So 13 plus 1, so 14.
13 plus 1 plus 14. Yeah, 14. And you're moving your entire movement.
Yeah, I'll do the entire movement.
Okay. You just are able to hop over these tentacles, freeing yourself and make it.
Oh my god!
just to the other side. Taka,
Ah,
that brings us to you.
Made it.
Again.
Easy.
Are they still out?
Tentacles are still there. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a rope on them. They're
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
right.
stuck
Good.
for a moment.
Great, I'm gonna make another swing.
Nice.
Oh, it's even worse, an 8.
An
Oh.
8. You swing back. You go to hit. The orb flies forward, but it goes crazy. It's way to the right for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I'm still getting used to this. Sorry.
Doing great.
Meanwhile,
Thanks.
the rope that was holding on to the octopus's tentacles gets flung away.
No.
It grabs it and pulls it directly into the water, freeing the tentacles up again, ready to strike anyone who may or may not come by.
I was hoping I'd get a turn. I mean, yeah.
Cervantes, you're on the other side of the water. What are you doing?
Everyone, run across! I'm gonna take my torch and just try and throw it up river as like a distraction.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me, and let's roll a strength check for me first.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you huck it really well. I mean, like,
Oh,
you're
pull out my
just
hammer.
on it today. Torch goes flying, illuminating the chasm that you're crossing over. You see down below, as it flies over, a couple beady eyes poking out of the water. These 8 arms, again, flailing, sort of trying to catch anyone who's there. And then the torch sort of tumbles into the water and fizzles out. Half of your light is gone. It gets very dark all of a sudden.
Just wasting
only light-
torches. They don't grow on trees, you know. My goodness.
What?
Nothing.
Jack, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to start crossing, and while I'm moving, can I hold an action to attack if I see a tentacle coming up at me to attack as I pass?
You'd probably.
Is that a thing?
It doesn't really work that way exactly. You could like move over and then hold an action, or you could hold an action, but you don't like.
All right. I'm gonna stand on the. I'm gonna go to where the, the ladder is, and I'm gonna stand on the ladder and just say like, cross taco, and then I'm just gonna hold the action there and attack anything that moves.
Okay, so you're holding an action right next to the.
Like on the ladder, basically.
Okay, just right on the
Waiting
ladder.
for
Got
taco
it.
to pass. Yeah.
Okay. Quentin.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Okay. I think I'll just try to pass some of the rope over to Jack. That way they can like hopefully like grab onto it if they need to. If anything like really bad happens, just to kind of prepare for anything. Because I'm on the other side and they're in the middle of the ladder now, so I'm kind of scared for them.
Okay, so you cast a rope sort of across this.
Yeah, just
Chasm,
kind of
like
like
something?
across, and they can. Yeah.
Okay, roll a strength check for me.
Okay. Oh, that's a 9.
Because it would only be like 5 feet
9.
away though, or something though. Like, because I'm like
What was a
halfway up
20
the
foot
ladder.
chasm,
Yeah,
right?
it's 20 feet. Yeah, so to me, he's roughly 20 to 25 feet away. He's trying to throw this with a 9. I would say you make it about halfway before that
Okay.
rope falls to the water. It doesn't quite make it all the way across.
Dang. Drat. All right, I'll pull it. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. And now that's all I'll do.
Okay, so you throw it out and then tug it back in. Got it. Okay. Taco.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Ah!
Getting ready to attack again. Okay.
Yep.
3d6s. Make an attack for me.
Really all I can do, right? Oh, thank goodness. That is a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16. A 16 hits. You swing back again and follow through. Roll a d100 again for me, please.
46.
46.
I don't know what these mean, but
I don't
hopefully it's
either.
good.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Almost as if by some sort of, I don't know, heat-seeking technology, you swing back. This pearlescent orb goes flying again, right off the cliff, directly down, and you hear again.
Nice.
But this time, tentacles
Nice.
begin to
Hell
fall,
yeah.
and you hear blub 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 blub.
Nice.
Yaha! I found it!
I love this item. It's so cool.
The octopus
Good job.
is no more. And you're also able to. The rest of you are able to make it safely across as needed,
I'm
at your own
curious.
leisure. Yes,
When my pearl returns to my shtick,
yes.
is there blood on it?
Not exactly. It's sort of like gooey a little bit. I wouldn't call it blood. It's viscous skin maybe. I don't know. It's wet and gross, but
Gross?
it's not red.
Gotcha.
It's not like green or blue or purple. It's just like a mixture of
Mucus.
Hey,
mucusy,
Bobby, what's your
those
character's name?
colors.
Quentin.
Quentin? Yeah, I'm still start chasing Quentin around with it. Look! I did it!
Okay.
Yeah! You want to touch it? I start
No, I do
trying to
not.
touch him with it.
And I furiously try to avoid that.
This might be a good place to take a 5-minute break. Yeah.
Get a little break.
All right.
Okay, sure.
We are going to go on a little 15-minute break, everyone. Use the bathroom, get some water, take care of yourself. We'll be right back to play some more Shmelda 2 Part 7, see what's at the end of this cave. Maybe there's more octopus. Who knows?
In the
Jason
world of Ja Rule.
The world of Ja Rule. We'll be right back.
0.
Hello, everyone. We are back.
Ow, ow.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Hello.
You wanna set the scene real quick before we jump in?
Yeah. So Kate playing Taco had just killed an octopus with what is basically a golf club, and that was pretty awesome. And so basically where we left off was a lot of cave. The heroes are still in it, still pretty dark. You've made it to the other side of now 2 watery death pits. The first one, not nearly as much watery death as I had hoped for. The second one, only a little bit of watery death. There probably could have been more. But you know what? You guys all made it. You're all safe. You killed my octopus. Congratulations. And
Killed my octopus. Name of your sex tape.
you
Sorry.
find yourself
Making the
on
same
the other
joke
side of
already.
this pit. The ground's still very uneven, still very craggy and rocky and sort of hard to maneuver over.
That's the name of his.
You do.
porn.
You see some small. I wouldn't even call them cliffs, but you do need to make use of sort of some of the ladders and other associated wood bits lying around that you find to sort of begin a trek upward. Up until this point, you've basically just been descending. At this point in time, it seems very clear that you are re-ascending towards something. You spend maybe the latter part of an hour making your way over these rocky, craggy outcrops. Before you begin to see another bit of an opening in this very small, narrow passageway that you've been traveling through. The cave begins to ascend overhead, begins to widen out a little bit, and you start finding some remnants of civilization. You come across some tools. You come across a workbench. You come across a large room. And it's got these lanterns sort of hanging from the ceiling. Now it's sort of providing light. Maybe the first time that light has been provided to you other than the sources that you brought with you, your torches and your lanterns. And you start to see something that's very familiar, at least to most of you. Jack, you particularly notice this room seems to be filled with barrels. Like ale.
Are you calling me a drunk?
Yes.
Like, this is what those pirates are working with, I guess? This ale?
And you sort of glance around the room and notice there's maybe several dozen barrels lying about.
And what are they filled with, actually?
Well, roll an investigation check.
I will look.
Meanwhile, Quentin, give me a hand. Can you lift me over to your shoulders, please?
Oh, I don't do the lifty thing.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
exactly.
you asked Jack
Exactly.
for
Just
that.
like that. Just like that. 2 hands. Lift.
I can help.
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Great. Great idea. Taco,
11.
with the assist.
Ah. I'm helping.
Where are they assisting you to?
To one of the lanterns.
One
I'm
of the
trying to
lanterns.
take it
Okay.
off the ceiling.
Jack, wanders over to one of the large barrels sitting on the ground and begins to pop the cork out of it and inhale deeply. And it's not something that you're used to. Perhaps beer being the most common spirit that you've encountered through everyday travels. This is considerably stronger smelling, a little more alcoholic smelling. You take a look actually at the side of the barrel, and it's very clearly labeled in 3 bright red letters: R-U-M, rum.
R-U-M, what? R-U-M?
R-U-M-T? Not if you drink this.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Cervantes being helped up to the lanterns, which are situated near the ceiling.
Cervantes is probably climbing my body, and I'm just kind of like physically trying to resist, but I'm just like, and like the little guy, Taco's helping as well.
Oh! I'll go on top of you! He's going on top of him!
Oh, what? No, no one on top of anybody.
And it's just enough. With much straining, you're just able to get to the lowest hanging lantern in this space.
Oh, got 3 of them.
No!
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna try and take the lantern off the whatever fixture it's attached to, if it's possible.
Yeah, and it's just hanging from a metal hook on the ceiling, so you're able to dislodge it and sort of bring it down.
Back down, please. Elevator.
I didn't.
Ground floor.
Oh, no, it's gonna fall.
All right, I've got a lantern again. This is excellent.
Oh! Can you get me one?
Put it down. Start climbing back onto Quentin.
Would you stop climbing me?
Jack literally wanders over and grabs someone's feet and lifts both of you all the way up to the ceiling.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm gonna hand the lantern down the line to Quentin. To Taco.
I'll just hold it with one hand and grab
Taco lantern!
All right, coming down.
Taco lantern.
There you go. Now we all have light. Excellent.
So there's rum in here.
Oh. What shall we
What
do
else?
with it?
Drink it?
I would not say no to a drink.
We
We
should
need to
take
try it out to make sure it's not poison, right?
You tried
It's the
first,
only-
Cervantes.
This is the only sensible thing. Can
Roll a Constitution check for me, please. 1. It's in, and then right back out.
Oh. That is
It's
most
so good.
definitely poisoned.
It's fantastic. Everyone should
Oh.
try some.
I'm not touching that.
And after the second time you vomit, you hear a voice coming from the far distant part of the room, past where all the barrels are. Hey! Who's there?
Mom!
Oh, we are just friendly passerbyers.
First of all, my mom isn't here. What do you mean friendly passerbyers? You're in our
Oh.
rum storage.
He sent us here to tell you that it's been so bad for making the rum bad and making people throw up, and that also you're grounded. She told me to tell you that.
All right, I don't know who you are, but I guarantee you're not
Your new
getting out
dad!
alive.
Wait, no, I'm your new dad!
Wait.
Roll initiative for me again.
Can't we
everybody.
talk about this?
I have to
we
kill
have
my
discussion?
son.
Oh no, I got a 3.
Oh, 3. Oh
I got
no.
a 2.
I got
12.
12.
Ooh,
2 12s, okay.
twinsies.
My God, one of us is gonna have to change.
Yeah, roll again. Whoever gets the higher number goes first.
3.
19.
How are your twinsies with me?
Oh, now I'm twinsies with Bobby.
Now you have to roll again.
Okay,
Bobby.
I got a 5.
Oh, am I really
Yeah,
rolling,
well,
rolling again?
No, you're not
I
rolling again.
swear to God, I rolled a 5, Bobby.
No.
The order will be
Okay, roll
Cervantes, Taco, and
3.
then we'll go beyond there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still gotta know though. Was it twizzy?
The room now lit a little
I
less.
got a 20.
Only one of the 3 lanterns which had been positioned near the ceiling are still on the ceiling. So light is a little bit harder to come by. You do see at the far distance someone looks to be silhouetted against brightness coming from the far room. As you see the silhouette, you see a beard. You see 2 what look to be bottles in each hand. Flames coming out of the top of them. It appears that the person in front of you has some sort of bandolier on, and they seem pretty dead set on not letting you out of the room. Again, light, very dim in here. Bottles of rum litter the floor, dozens of them. Flammable bottles of rum litter the floor. Cervantes, you were up first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to him with my hammer out.
Okay.
And then when I get to him,
I'm gonna say it's about 30 feet to get to him, but because of all the barrels which are in the middle of this room, it's
projectile
difficult
vomit
terrain.
towards him.
You make it about half of the way to him before you begin to projectile vomit. Okay, roll me and attack.
all right. 6.
A 6. Okay, you projectile vomit on cue, but it only goes roughly 6 feet. It's impressive still. Most people can't projectile vomit nearly as far. You do notice that your vomit now has covered a lot of the tops of these barrels of rum. Sort of creating a slick, greasy, I don't know, stomach acidy surface that people may have to run across.
I'm helping.
You are. You're
right,
definitely
that's my
helping. Okay, Taco, that brings us to you. Your less gross turn. Let's go.
Yeah! And I gotta swing my weapon.
Okay. Roll 3d6s.
Wait. I was gonna say before I do that, be like,
Yes.
I'm your new dad, and I don't want to have to do this.
You're not my dad or my mom.
You're grounded, and then I'm gonna swing.
Okay. Barrels in the way because you're hitting because you sort of have to hit from the ground. You're going to have disadvantage on your shot. Still roll 3d6s, but roll 3d6s twice.
So my first one was 11.
Okay.
My second one is 15.
An 11. An 11 just misses, unfortunately. It goes sailing right by his head. And he sort of clocks that you have this weapon that can sort of hit him at a distance. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
You made me do this. No, it's not my turn.
He yells back, "No, I didn't. You came here. I'm out of you." And then he, as he moves basically to the right, in relation to where you are, he sort of heads toward like a stalagmite on the ground. Stalagmite?
Or stalactite.
Is it tight from the?
Tight
that's-
is from the ceiling.
It's a stalagmite. Yeah, he moves toward a stalagmite, but in the process, rips one of his flaming bottles.
Yeah, he does.
Flaming bottles of rum or what have you toward you in your direction.
Can I
Yeah,
hit it with my?
You cannot. It
It would shatter.
It doesn't go very far. It doesn't need to, actually. It explodes on the ground and a fireball sort of ignites. The radius of this fireball is only about 5 feet. But you know that if it burns long enough, it's eventually going to get into these kegs of rum, and those are eventually going to ignite as well. Yes. We'll see how long it takes for that fire to make it in there. He ducks behind this stalagmite, sort of getting out of the direct line of fire for all of you guys. Quentin, you were up.
Okay. How close is this guy and the stalagmite to like some of the barrels?
Yeah, it's about 30 feet across this room. Room is littered with barrels. You would say the last 5 feet are now sort of on fire. There's fire about the last 5 feet of this.
Near him? Or?
It's near-ish to him. Yes, correct. So it's definitely on the far side of the room from where you are.
And are there any like? So there are barrels like near that though, or?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, there are. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like use my springy, jumpy boots to like jump, like far, kind of like going in a direction where I can kind of get a clear sight of like where he's standing, hopefully. So like jump in that direction, I think, and then get my bow and arrow and try to fire. And actually, let's just try to hit like because he had like a rum bottle in each hand. Can I maybe like shoot one of the ones that were in his hand? Hopefully, maybe.
So there's definitely just one that's still in his hand. Okay. Unfortunately, you don't have a line of sight now. You'd have to jump first, which you can totally do. Roll a D10.
A D10, okay.
And multiply whatever you get by 3.
8 divided by 3.
Multiply.
Multiply. Sorry. 24.
You can jump up to 24 feet, either high or laterally, toward him. So you could get up to within, roughly 6 feet of him, if you would like. You could definitely move laterally and sort of get yourself in a better position to be able to hit him if you do want to shoot from an arrow. But yeah, okay.
Option B for sure. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'll try to shoot the one of the balls that's still in his hand, I guess.
Okay, you jump through the air and very heroically pull back your bow. Roll an attack for me, please.
Okay. Okay, what's this +1? So 14.
14 hits. Roll damage, please.
Yes. Okay. What's the damage for that again for bow and arrow?
D6.
D4? D6? Okay. Oh, it's only 2.
2 damage. You don't hit the bottle, but you definitely maim him. Arrow goes stuck right into one of his shoulders, and you can sort of see it protruding as he clocks that you moved over there.
Okay. And then I'll just try to duck. Can I try to duck behind any kind of cover nearby, or?
You could definitely hide behind a barrel. There's plenty of barrels.
On a barrel. Ooh. I'll just do it. Yeah, sure. Why not? It might explode, but whatever.
Okay. And you duck behind one of the barrels. Jack.
Okay. All right. So I, in the fashion of our old friend Bro Grabs, I'm gonna grab a barrel and try to maneuver to the opposite side of where Quentin was and throw a barrel at our friend. I'm gonna try to hit because you said somewhere on his chest there's fire, or
he's holding a flaming bottle, basically.
And he's still holding, or he threw that already?
He threw one. He was holding 2 when you saw him.
And that's the one Quentin was trying to hit, basically. So I'm going to try to throw a barrel at him.
Roll a strength check for me. Strength check to pick up the barrel is going to be a DC 13.
Got a little Donkey Kong action happening.
I know, and I have the hammer.
Okay. You tried very hard to pick up this barrel, but unfortunately, liquid volume inside, it is extremely heavy.
So can I shift tactics and just roll it at him?
You could. The room being filled with barrels the way it is, you probably wouldn't get it to roll all the way across. But if you'd like to roll a barrel, feel free. I'm going to say it's a DC 18 to roll a barrel the entire length.
It's going to roll over me.
Oh, wait, what is it?
18.
To get it all the way over to him?
To roll it all the way over to him.
But I get advantage? Okay, I'm going to try.
Got to thread that needle.
Jeez.
Yeah, you roll a barrel, it doesn't make it all the way across. It goes roughly 8 feet, and it clinks against another barrel, sort of ineffectively.
All right. I'm just going to keep moving up with the barrel. That's my move.
So you take your movement?
Yeah.
Okay. So you sort of start rolling a barrel across the room, and you make it about 15 feet of the way. You make it about halfway across this room.
All right.
Cervantes, that brings us back to you.
I'm going to try to run across my vomit-covered barrels of bottles and smash this man in the head with a giant hammer that I found on the dead body of someone else.
Okay. So you're taking your movement across the room
keyboard.
first. You, with your full movement, are just able to make it to the other side of the room, and you're going to roll an attack.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
One down and then one back up. Try not to hurt
Yes.
myself doing this. That is a 14 for the first
14
one,
hits.
and a 15 for the second one.
15 hits.
What the
Nice,
heck?
nice.
Roll some damage.
All
Right.
right.
It's a new die.
First one does 10, and the second one
Okay.
does 3.
Damn. 13 damage.
I'm just going to
Taking a
continue
step-
doing this.
Taking a step back for a moment, you did have to cross some fire.
Yes.
As you moved through there, so you
Let's
did
see.
definitely take some fire damage as you did that. Roll an acrobatics check for me to see how that affected you.
15.
15.
All right.
You take half damage as you move across this fire, so you take 3 points of damage. But it doesn't matter because you come upon someone who is a little bit stunned to be smacked in the face by a hammer once and then smacked in the face by a hammer a second time, sending him flying backward into the wall. The other bottle exploding,
Nice.
starting to burn this person who is already, I think, dead at that point, but start to burn them and burn their clothes.
Great.
I hit him again.
I'm
gonna put him out.
Fires.
I'm gonna put him out with my hammer.
Okay,
You hit him again.
I'm gonna make sure that
Watch
he's
out.
not burning. I don't want him to suffer.
You keep hitting him until he's definitely not suffering. Jeez.
I think those are his brains. My son! My son!
All over his remains.
Okay.
Oh
my God.
All right, I think I've got it all out of my system now. Whew. All right, I lied. I do not suggest you drink this rum. It is very unpurified, as they say. You know, it is not.
What if you're just
please.
a baby?
Maybe that is true. I do have a very, very nice skin. Just like behind a baby.
Yeah, I drink it.
You're gonna just do they have to roll?
Yeah, roll a Constitution check for me, please.
I was like, what?
I'm not feeling.
You put out the other fire first, right?
Yeah, I did.
You put the fire out. You were able to snuff
Yeah.
the fire out
I was on top of that immediately.
before sampling the rum.
How
Yeah, that's
were
good.
they able to put? Wouldn't they just catch on fire? They're a stick.
Yeah, how did you put the fire out?
And
Yeah,
I'll help. I'll kind
that
of
makes
like
sense.
I'll use my jumping boots to kind of jump super crazy around to kind of knock out a lot of fire on the ground.
Yeah,
Good job, guys.
that all makes sense.
Constitution, I rolled a 14.
A 14. Yeah, that's fine. It's rum. You've had strong something before. You know, they brew this in the forest. They brew something very similar to this. I think they do it in a different manner. It might be done with like bull urine or something. But yeah, it's definitely
Bull urine.
It's a lot less pixie than
Not
usual.
like maple sugar or something. Bull urine.
you know, the maple sugar is added. It's also important. It's like Pruno, but it's, you know, it's made like Koroks.
Oh god. Fermented urine sounds so awful.
Horrifying. Yeah.
You've put that image in my
Definitely
head
less
forever,
pixie than
Jason.
I'm used to. I like it.
Oh.
You did notice, actually, as you were snuffing out Marco, he did have some items on him as well. And you received...
I'm just gonna turn him. I'm just gonna hold him by his ankles and shake him.
You hold the
bloody
charred
pulp.
corpse of Marco, the pirate that you just killed. And you were able to wring... Boy, I thought I wrote this down. You're able to wring 15 ruples out of him, out of his dead, charred body. Yeah, it's pretty
There
good.
you go.
Yeah,
There
this
you
is
go,
life savings.
Quentin, for saving me earlier.
You also find...
What about for the massage?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. 10 goes to Taco. 5 to you.
You also find 2 more bottles with all of the associated materials to make basically a Molotov cocktail. So more or
dope.
less, you find 2 more Molotov cocktails.
Yoink.
Oh, that's
Taking one of these.
Yeah, and then whoever I can grab it, I guess. Because I'm so good at throwing. Did you guys see me throw that barrel earlier?
I did see you roll that barrel.
Oh, you
You're
rolled a
incredibly
barrel.
magnificent.
Yeah, I had
Yeah,
rolled it.
you're magnificent.
I mean, they are magnificent though, but they didn't throw the.
I do feel that we maybe should get on the road just in case other rum-wielding pirates do come our way. Yes?
Oh, I want to say I'm impressed by how confidently you smashed that man to pieces. That was very well done. Do you feel changed in any way as a person?
To be honest, I blacked
that's you?
out and came to and he was dead.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes things simple for you. That's great.
You were horrific. You committed atrocities. This guy, you just
Don't
didn't
try.
stop killing him.
As
Don't
long
try
as
to imagine
I
it.
don't remember, it didn't happen, right?
That was foul. It's gonna come back to haunt you later in your nightmares.
Well,
Just don't sleep for a while.
I just
You know
I
what
drink
we'll
to
do?
forget, you know?
Well, yeah, we'll just drink it. We'll drink it away. We'll drink it away.
How do
Yeah,
you
we'll
drink to
rum.
forget if you can't even drink?
Here, try to open up.
Pouring it on my head.
Yes. Someone tilt his head.
Ow!
Get
Put
it
it in your butt.
in your mouth. We'll try for both
Just
ends.
peel the cheeks and pour it in.
Bend over.
Does it work?
Yeah, I found it.
This got weird
Wow,
fast.
this is taking a turn.
Cervantes
party.
takes 50
Cervantes
points
now-
of alcohol poisoning damage.
Now highly flammable. Yeah. Cervantes'
Yikes.
clothes entirely covered in rum and highly flammable now.
I take the Molotov cocktail and I put it back down. Step away from it. Okay, well,
I'll
you
make
still
sure to
think
get. I'll
you should
get good
go.
before we go.
Look, I did not smell good before, and now I have a very distinct odor to me. Right? Distinction. All right. I'm just gonna have the
Very
hammer ready to
very
smash
distinct.
anything, and I'm gonna continue down the hall. Anything comes through, I'm smashing it, cause screw this place.
I like that.
So we're sending Cervantes first this time.
Send the smashy boy. Go.
Okay.
Drunk.
Cervantes, sort of drunk by proxy, even though they've thrown up several times, wanders down the hallway. Cervantes, roll a perception check for me.
Oh no. 3.
3. Cervantes wanders down the hallway when all of a sudden you realize you're upside down and you're being held near the ceiling. Seems that something happened underneath you and a rope.
Everyone, what happened? You're all upside down. Why are you guys all standing on the ceiling? And how can I do this too?
That's not right.
Should we just wait for him to figure it out, or?
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
it's safer up there while we figure out what caused this.
Yeah.
Just keeping a lookout, Cervantes.
Okay.
Yeah, and as the rest of you wander forward, everyone roll a perception check for me.
10.
Disadvantage. 6.
5.
End of the campaign.
All of you step right into rope traps. Every one of you hoisted toward the ceiling, immediately being held upside down, roughly 15 feet from the floor.
I'm gonna cut mine with my axe.
Guys, you weren't upside down. I was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hammer at my ropes, I guess. 'Cause that's all I got.
Roll an attack for me. Jack, you're also hammering at your ropes. Roll an attack for me.
I'm axing at them.
Yeah.
Oh, so 16.
14.
I'm gonna start biting at it.
16, 14. Jack, your axe starts swinging away and you begin to make a little bit of headway, but you don't cut all the way through the ropes. Cervantes, Cervantes, same sort of deal. Even though you have a hammer and it's blunt, you're able to use the edge of it and sort of begin to saw your way through. But you don't quite make it all the way through your ropes. Taco, Quentin, what are you guys doing?
Well, they're nibbling through the rope, I think.
Yeah.
Taco, roll an attack for me.
And I'll use my bow and arrow to shoot Jack out of Jack's rope.
To shoot Jack.
Quentin, roll an attack for me. A 2. You really aren't able to make any. That was your attack, right?
How?
Yeah,
Huh?
you aren't able to make any headway, unfortunately.
Hey, can you guys help?
Yeah.
I only got a stick.
Jack, watch out! And I'm gonna shoot drunkenly, and I got a dirty 20.
Oh no.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20 definitely hits. Roll damage for me, please.
You got it. Oh. 5.
5. Shoo. You're able to cut right through the rope that Jack had been sort of swinging this axe at, sending them falling to the floor. Jack.
Welcome.
Jack takes 6 points of damage as they fall to the floor.
Oh no! Sorry.
Why would you do that to me?
I immediately
fired
stopped
an
trying to
arrow.
cut my ropes.
I got you guys. Everyone fall into my arms.
I start
Very
cutting my
nice.
rope.
That sounds like paradise.
All right, those of you still cutting ropes, Cervantes, roll another attack for me. Jack, you're
6.
going to catch
6 hit points?
10.
Yes,
6,
I'm gonna
yep.
catch him.
Hammering at the
10.
rope.
A 10, unfortunately. Oh, a 10 does do it. A 10 is just enough. Roll damage, please. You did 14 the last time.
Damage, I do 6 damage.
Just enough to cut through your rope. Slicing
Catch
it, and
me!
you fall. Jack, roll a roll a d20 for me.
Do I get advantage with it?
Yeah, you do. You get advantage with it, of course.
So 14.
14, yeah, and you're able to just catch Cervantes as they fall through the air.
Oh, don't be so squirrely. Easier to catch you if you don't move. Next.
It was not skeletal.
You said it was just rope, right?
It's just rope.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to untie it.
Okay, I like that. Roll roll a
Do I just get it because you liked it, or?
Roll a survival check for me, please.
19.
19, yeah. Though you don't, though your teeth aren't very strong, you do know something about nuts. Yeah, and you're able to, even though it's hard, because you're upside down, you sort of have to do everything kind of backward. You're able to unscrew this knot just enough that your very small Koraki shaped body is able to free itself, and you glide.
I don't want to fall. I want to hold on to it.
Oh,
the rope.
You don't glide gently to the floor. You
want to hold on to it
the rope.
and just swing back and forth, going, woohoo!
I'm just gonna be running back and forth. waiting to
Catch me! You ready, Jack? Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. I just float down to you very slowly. Better catch me! Taco time!
Taco falls gently into Jack's arms. Several minutes later, it's a very slow descent.
I'm on my way!
Minutes later.
Minutes. It's 15 feet. It takes 11 minutes for them to fall.
I promise I'll be there soon!
God. All right, well,
Quentin.
hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Did you guys miss me?
Oh, Quentin. Yes.
Yeah, and for 11 minutes, I'm just kind of like drunkenly trying to shoot my own rope, but I can't get around my foot because I'm so drunk, and I'm just like, I give up. Get me down from here
Okay.
immediately.
Jack, you want to hoist me up and all in time? I climb up him.
Oh.
And then I'm actually going to put them on my axe too and lift them up that way. Just a little
Untie.
extra.
Are you also going to try to catch Quentin?
Yes.
Okay.
One-handed.
You know it's coming, so you're able to make some preparations, but still roll a strength check for me. So with advantage.
Oh, sorry, Quentin.
Yeah, Jack.
Go easy. I'm gonna get rope burn. Just take it easy up there.
You're fine!
Yeah, you're fine.
You take half damage as you still fall, and it's still not comfortable, but you take 3 points of damage falling these 15 feet with Jack just breaking.
And he falls, and it takes him about 11 nanoseconds to fall and hit the ground.
I'm holding on to the rope where I just had untied him. Who wants to catch me?
I continue on. I just continue on the cave. I'm not gonna wait for this again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
11 more minutes pass as Taco slowly falls to the ground.
Pluck him out of the air.
Just enough.
Just
You make it all back safely, or all make it back safely. The only thing it appears to be remaining before you're able to sort of get yourself out of this deep dark pit is one very, very tall ladder. You can sort of see the light from the outside beginning to cascade into this cave. The sun just starting to rise since it had been all night. So you make your way up. Very, 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 very tall ladder. It's very tall, but safely. And
James is so loud.
Yeah, it's like in my ear.
I'm sorry. It's really loud.
So I see the stairs
You're welcome.
to the world, and I just like push everyone inside. I'm just like, let me out of this hellscape, and I'm just starting like climbing as fast as possible.
I'm hot on his heels.
And you make it to the top, and the first thing you notice is just beautiful view. You peek your head over a craggy rock surface, and you see a nice beach scene, a little bit of beach grass, a lot of sand, a very large, long, cascading hill leading all the way down to the ocean again. In the far, far distance, just through the fog, you can see a little bit of the Hampshire. Maybe even Stout Peninsula in the far distance. Just able to make that out with mountains in the very, very far distance beyond that. The day is just beginning, sun just coming over the horizon. And a little ways down, Quentin, roll me a perception check, please.
Okay. 16.
Before you, very small, you're just able to spot two figures. One of them, a large hat, captain's hat, leather armor, maybe a hook for a hand. You see a small creature next to them with two large tusks standing. There's a leash between the one with the hat and this other one, and then next to them as well, a bespectacled older fellow, standing, holding a book. And they appear to be waiting for you on the beach, just a little ways away.
It appears that there are some people down there. Should we greet them or run away from them?
Sure, go ahead, greet them. See what they want. I will wait here. You go.
Why should I? I don't why. I mean, I should.
Because you are the leader. You said you are the leader, right? You said it to
I was
us.
the
You are the
leader,
leader,
I
and
was
the
the
leader
leader.
is the one who
He
deals
said
with
that.
diplomatic issues, right?
Well, I will now need to eat my hat, I suppose. All right, fine.
And just
I will go.
watch out for that pitchfork lizard. All right. Don't let it spear you.
Okay. Okay.
Also, don't let that hook hand rip your face off. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Scream for help.
Announcing the presence of the Tybalt, Quentin Tybalt Kensington III. Hello, people in society on the beach over here. Hello, civilized people. I am hoping.
Ahoy! You scurvy sea dogs, come out, landlubbers.
Oh, they don't sound like civilized people.
I'll run you through. You killed my crew.
Oh my!
Nice
We should
rhyme.
run.
I like
I'm
this
going
guy.
I'm going to now hide. I'm going to now
Might turn
hide.
into a rap
Oh, it's a
battle.
bard. It's a bard. Maybe he's here to sing us songs.
Tell him that you're his new dad and that he's grounded. Go.
I am your new papa, and you are grounded. And you should put down your weapons immediately, please.
Go to your room.
Go to your room, please.
I'll put down me weapons when you're dead in the ground.
He's not very good at this.
I'm gonna try and
Neither of
sneak
them.
around with my hammer.
Both really bad.
Just sneak around the beach. I know it's not gonna be good. I'm not expecting good
Yeah,
results.
okay, roll a
Just as
stealth check for me with disadvantage as you're just like
Alright.
literally out in the open. Yeah.
with a hammer raised over my head. All right, that's a what was a nat 20 and a 5.
Nice.
Yeah. Tell me, what are you doing? What are you attempting to do by sneaking with a hammer directly above your head in full plain view? Are
I'm
you
gonna
like,
go in very short, quick bursts down the beach, and I'm attempting to get like a flanking position on this guy. Eye contact.
Okay. The one with the glasses, as you appear to be stealthily moving, eyes you and goes, excuse me, sir, we can see you. You're in plain view. We ask you not to come any further, or else we will murder you.
Oh,
I drop prone.
I would be. Oh, Okay, well, that
So
is...
We still see you.
I think.
Uh,
No, you can't.
You won't kill us.
You can't see him.
We still see him?
No.
Yes.
No.
He is very obvious lying on the ground.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. We are
I
very
can't
good
see
at
that
sight.
This is working.
The one with the glasses says, yeah, he's right there. It's very obvious that he's there still.
I would advise you to leave immediately because that is a madman. I've seen him bludgeon a man to death with a hammer, and we have also a very large strapping man who could kill you. And then this one is absolutely crazy. They're small, but they could do insane things with
Me?
yes.
I can juggle 10 coconuts.
Oh,
Yeah, you know who could
See?
juggle 10 coconuts like a
Your
champ?
mom last night.
Marco, and you just burnt him alive. You
Oh
also
no, he
killed
burned
my other.
himself alive. That's my son. I'm dating his mom.
I don't know what you be speaking about.
Well, it's been a really emotional day for me. I got married and then lost my son.
Wait. You're the one we threw down the cavern.
No, I've never seen you before.
Yes, you have.
No.
Days ago. I thought you were
No.
dead.
No. Hi, who are you?
I'm Captain Tapra.
Who?
We found you.
No, that was someone else.
No, it was
I was
definitely.
that burn guy's new dad.
Roll a
Like just trying
persuasion
to buy time for him to sneak more forward.
Roll a persuasion check.
Starting to roll now on the ground.
and I'm starting to just back up. I'm like, it's kind of.
Wait, who's rolling a what?
Roll, Kate, roll a persuasion check.
Okay, a 13.
13. The captain begins to get a little confused. He looks at the was that the guy that we threw in the one with the glasses goes, yeah, I'm fairly positive that's the one that we'd thrown.
I
down
think
there
that
as
maybe
well.
you're being a little bit racist.
All right.
Like, I
That's
understand
enough.
you're a pirate, but that's no excuse for racism.
There's nobody being racist here. You
You
killed
said
my
that
crew,
on your leaf
and
face
you
look
must.
like any other leaf face, and then you spit on me.
After arguing, I'm gonna get behind a rock now, and I'm going to throw light and then throw one of the Molotovs at the people
love
that
it.
are yelling at us.
Everyone roll initiative.
Did I give you enough time to get close enough? I was really just buying time for you, James.
Oh, the second the Molotov goes out, I'm going for the old man first.
You were, when you climbed to the top of the ladder, you were roughly 100 feet away. James, roll a D100 for me. Let's see how close you got.
Oh, okay.
No!
72.
I loved it.
72.
Taco!
I found some tall grass. Slithered into the tall grass.
Very
God.
distracted.
Okay.
Like, dang, is that this guy's dad?
This is
Okay.
madness.
Initiative rolls. What everyone get?
100-foot Molotov throw.
I got a 4.
Got a 1.
And
We
a
got
Dang
7.
it.
I got a 15.
Hey, that's good. You bumped above 10.
1.
Wow.
Woohoo! No!
Roll.
Taco.
No.
15.
Oh, hard to argue with that logic.
No!
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what can you do that?
Yeah, nothing.
That was not me!
Who
That
am I
was
missing?
Taco Wednesday! I'm Taco Tuesday!
There you go.
Cervantes.
There you go.
What was your initiative?
A 9.
9.
No, 7. Sorry. 7.
7. All right. You've stuck pretty close. The rest of you are roughly. You made your way a little
Snuck.
ways. Let's say you're about 80 feet away. The captain on on the shore, looks down. His pet boar, which he's got a leash on, he releases. He goes, "Go get him, Chompy!" And this boar that's there begins galloping toward you.
Oh
Cervantes.
no! Terrifying. I'm in a rage. I'm in a blackout.
He is close enough to get you too. He charges
You're
30,
horrifying, Jaymes.
however many feet, 38 feet toward you.
Yeah.
What sound
And
is
he
he
20.
attacks you with his tusk. Okay. Let's see.
What sound does he make? Because he's barely.
Roll a DC. Roll a strength throw for me, please. A strength saving throw.
That's a nat one.
A natural one.
yay.
You are knocked prone by this boar charging at you.
Oh my god.
He also does. Sorry.
That's
5
not
points
good.
of damage as he knocks you prone.
A lot in this game.
Worth noting, again, because it's Shmelda, if you have food items, if you eat them, they give you HP back. Just bringing that up. Yeah. Cervantes gets gored by a boar. Okay.
Or gourd.
Brings us to the captain's turn. The captain sees the rest of you about 80 feet away, and he takes his entire movement heading over toward you. He moves 30 feet, so you're roughly 50 feet away at this point in time from the captain. Taco, you're up. You're
Oh.
50 feet away from the captain. What are you doing?
Yeah! And I bring my club up and I swing. Swing in for
Yes.
the captain.
Yep, yes you are. Roll
Nice.
3 d6s, please.
Yo. I got 10.
10.
Nice.
10 does not hit. You swing. And unfortunately, the small pearlescent orb goes left this time, very far left. Before it flies back around and returns. Are you taking
You
any
pretend
movement?
like that hit you? Captain!
No.
Just not, I really need the ego boost! Fall to the ground!
I will not.
Dang it!
I think Cervantes is dead.
Yeah, maybe.
He's probably playing dead again.
Taco, are you taking any movement or are you
Probably.
staying?
I'm gonna stay.
Okay, cool. Meanwhile, the bespectacled helper to Captain Tapra, Sansa, also begins. They take their movement 30 feet toward you as well. So Sansa also 50 feet away from where you guys are now, which brings us to Cervantes. Cervantes, you're being mauled by a boar.
Just gonna flail
bad?
about
Rolling your attack?
wildly like a maniac.
Okay. Roll an attack for me, if that's what flailing about wildly like a maniac means to you.
A 19
Nice.
and a
19.
dirty 20.
19 and a
two
dirty
attacks.
20 both definitely hit. Roll some
Nice,
d8s
nice,
for
nice.
me, please.
Oh. That's a 15
Woo! Man. Cervantes is
and a
doing some
7.
damage.
Yeah, and with a whimper, you smash a boar directly into the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Captain Tapra yells out, "No! Chompy! Not Chompy!
Oh.
You've taken everything from me!"
Oh,
Man with nothing left to lose. Oh my god.
what?
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Quentin, you're up.
Oh my goodness. By the way, what did these goat? So we have goat figures. What did they do
Oh
again?
my god. Yes, please tell me you want to use the goat. Okay, hold on. You have 3 goat figures.
Okay.
one of them. Hold on, let me read to you what each of these ones is. One of them. Okay, 3 ivory goats. They are sort of like, they're almost like nesting eggs, right? Or you know what I mean. And they're sort of all connected to each other in a particular way. One of them. Geez. Well, you've got 1, 2, and 3. Let's just say you have goat 1, goat 2, or goat 3, and you don't
What's
really know what they
behind door
do.
number 1?
You don't really know what they're gonna do, but you know if you do something to them, they're gonna probably do something pretty awesome. So I'll let you pick if you want to use goat 1, goat 2, or goat 3.
Oof.
Oh man, but now I think maybe I should.
Don't choose the wrong goat. Whatever you do.
I was thinking maybe like now that we saw the captain like really loved his warthog, maybe we should try to like use that to our advantage and be like, let's stop battling. I will try to persuade the captain to stop fighting by being like, oh my goodness, your poor Chompy! Let's stop fighting and save them. I have this relic that could save its life, maybe.
You mean the goats? That's garbage.
I don't know. I have other thing that could do that. Maybe if we stop battling.
You stole my goats too?
I didn't even say that it was goats.
He thought he had nothing left to lose. He was wrong.
Poor man.
It seems like I've only angered him more, I think. So in my irrational mind, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw out goat 3 at this guy. I'm gonna reunite you with one of your goats now, and just throw out goat 3 and see what happens. I don't know.
Okay. You throw the 3rd goat in the distance. Basically, you just give it a good huck. The goat grows in size as you throw it, landing on the ground. It becomes gigantic. It's, instead of being a figurine, is now a 10-foot tall giant goat.
Oh my god.
10-foot goat.
It has 2 incredibly long horns sticking out from its head. One horn, it looks like, could be removed and used as a lance. The other horn looks like it could be removed and used as a longsword. The goat radiates terror in a 30-foot radius while you're riding it.
What do we have?
And if you get on top of it, anything must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for a minute. And this will last for 3 hours.
Okay, I will unconfidently, awkwardly struggle to get on top of it, and then go. I now have your goat. What have you? And just like this very awkwardly threaten him with the goat.
Okay, you're okay. You begin to awkwardly threaten people with the giant 10-foot tall goat. With 2 horns that become a javelin and a longsword at a distance, and that's terrifying. Honestly, that would be like horrifying. I think for that to happen. Are you taking any movement?
Well, I just climbed up the 10-foot goat. And
You know what? That
I'm tired. I'm
apologies.
away,
Yeah,
so.
that is actually your action. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. You throw out some goats and climb upon them. Fantastic. Jack, that brings us to you. Way down here at the end. Jack, what are you doing? You're 80 feet away. No, you're 50 feet away from 2 of the assailants.
I will move closer, and I have the boomerang, I believe, of disarming.
Boomerang of disarming. Okay.
Oh, nice.
And I am going to whack it At
Technically, that was a different campaign, but let's go with it.
Oh, was that another campaign?
Sure.
Oh, what's this on the beach? I just found this.
I completely forgot that it's another campaign too. Yeah.
So I'll throw it.
You pick up, roll an attack for me. And who are you aiming at? Are you aiming at Sansa or the captain?
the captain.
Okay, we get the captain.
I can't be held responsible for remembering which campaign stuff is coming from. All right.
8.
An 8?
Yeah.
An 8 does not hit.
Can't roll for shit, guys.
But because you hit nothing with the boomerang of disarming, it spins around and comes back to you.
Oh, can I catch it with my other hand and throw it again?
You cannot,
Oh.
Oh.
You cannot.
but it at least comes back to you. Better than nothing. Guys, I can't give you everything. I can't give you.
Yes, you can. You're God.
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
and you literally can.
You just choose not to.
All right, the captain now 50 feet away from you. Let's see, closest one. He's very distraught now. Again, a giant goat in front of him. His goat, really. His poor boar, Chompy, now murdered on the ground, lying there bleeding.
Self-defense.
You were
pulls
sneaking
out-
up on him.
His longbow.
Oh no! No, God!
Can he use a longbow
Oh, no.
with a hook hand? That's impressive.
Absolutely.
Can we
Yes.
just say how impressive that
So
is?
easy.
How was he gonna release the hook?
Guys, come on. Suspend disbelief, okay?
It's a
There's a little loop in the front of the boat. He just hooks it in and pulls it.
yeah. Which hook is it? Left hand or right handed hook?
Important.
It's a right-handed hook.
Okay. So I can like change
Checks
it out.
Maybe he's left-handed though.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense, guys. Come on.
It
Stop
just
questioning that.
works, okay?
Quentin, he takes aim at you, firing an arrow.
What are you gonna do?
What's your AC again?
My AC is I think it's like
Real
13.
high.
Let's see. I think it's 13.
Okay, yeah. He
13.
definitely hits and causes,
Definitely
thankfully,
hits. Great.
5 points of damage,
Oh.
piercing damage, as he shoots you
Ouch!
with his bow. I
Ouchie.
got one. Take that.
No,
He exclaims.
Quentin. No.
He is now roughly,
Well, that's
after taking his movement, roughly 20 feet away from all of you as well. Taco, that brings us to you.
Taco.
Ah!
Taking another swing?
All right, another swing. That's really all I can do, yeah?
Yep. Roll an attack for me.
Oh, this time it's a 12.
A 12. Who did you aim at? The captain or at the other guy? Sansa.
The other guy.
The one that the 12 hits.
12 hits. You aim at Sansa.
The other guy.
Actually, apologies. You don't hit either of them.
Aw.
Oh, the ultimate bait and switch.
Hey, you just hyped you up and then like.
Oh, which one are you attacking? Oh yeah, they both miss.
Apologies. It specifies you need to beat the AC of the person who you were hitting, and a 12 would have met the AC of the person that you were hitting, and you need to beat it.
Yikes.
It's the fine print. You got to read it, especially for these.
Right on
Out of
the-
curiosity, do we get a +1 to these rolls?
Oh, no, wait.
They're a core rock.
That actually brings up a really
that's for
interesting
outsiders.
question. Because your class gets a +2 to dexterity, but you're using a magical weapon. It's not a physical weapon. So
But it is
unfortunately-
physical because I'm hitting a ball.
Technically not, because you're
He's
not really
saying that
hitting
people who
it.
play golf aren't very dexterous.
Yeah, is that what you're saying?
Because the ball isn't really like sitting on the ground. It's sort of attached to the stick, and it flies as you swing it in the proper way.
Interesting, as you swing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Swing it in the direction toward. I will not be steamrolled in my own campaign. You missed. Take it.
I missed again.
Darn it.
I end my turn.
Are you taking any movement, or are you chilling there? Okay.
I'm
Taco
chilling.
remains. They swing again. Unfortunately, because it's not a dexterity weapon, it misses.
Can you pretend I hit you this time?
Sansa, meanwhile, the one with the glasses who you just missed, takes out their light crossbow,
Oh.
You don't want to do that.
and they shoot. They shoot at you, Taco.
No. 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 No.
Disadvantage. It's a called shot.
Taco, it
Actually.
Definitely misses.
It just hits, unfortunately. I rolled an 11. Your AC is 10. So, unfortunately, they hit you with the light crossbow, doing 5 points of damage.
I'm suddenly looking like a much nicer DM.
No. No.
No, James.
I could try.
No.
That's true.
Jason, you killed Pup. You're good.
You killed
Yeah,
Pup.
I'm dead. No, James.
Pup killed pup, okay?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Trust. Yeah.
The nice DM.
No. How much health do I have total?
You have what do you guys all have now? Because you'll have the same as
25.
all of them. 25. You have 25 HP.
Phew, okay.
You should not be in danger. Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Yeah.
Aw, you are worse than James.
Wait, are you actually down?
No.
Okay, good.
Cervantes, that brings us to you.
I run up as the key ran by me. I'm gonna run up behind him and I'm gonna try and
Oh, I love
smash
that.
his good hand with my hammer.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, you definitely would have been behind him at this point because he did run past you. Roll an attack for me, please.
Okay.
With advantage. As you come from
Advantage.
behind. Yeah, with advantage. You come from behind.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
That's a
Nice.
nat 20. Yeah. Are you hitting with the hammer?
I'm hitting with the hammer. I'm trying to take his other hand off,
Yeah.
or
Do
at least make
Okay.
it unusable.
Roll damage as you smash with the hammer the first time.
It's a mangle
right.
at hand.
How do we do crit damage, or just normal?
Yeah, the
extra
same way that you add full D8 plus add whatever you roll.
Okay, well that's 20 damage. 8
8
plus 12.
Cervantes is like a freaking damage dealer now.
You don't you aim for the hand, but you miss and you hit him right in the head.
Oh, not what I wanted.
And like you think that maybe he's gonna stand up for a moment because it's just like it goes donk, and he stands there until he falls over face first into the sand.
Nice.
Lights out.
Second attack, I'm just gonna
Cervantes, like,
gently
2 of 'em down.
tap his hand.
2 of them.
Yeah, and because he's prone, you're more than able to tap the hand. It thuds reassuringly. It was metal. It was a metal hand.
Who am I?
And Cervantes' questions
his
are like
good hand was a metal hand?
good hand. Oh wait, was it the good hand? I figured the good hand was the hook hand.
Oh no, I was going
right?
for the other hand. I was gonna be like, now you have no hands.
It's weird that you thought the hand was.
That's awesome. The good hand, the hook hand, obviously.
It's like literally his only
Okay,
hand.
I can see that. I can see that.
Oh, is that what you've been holding up the whole time? Is that your hammer or a hook hand?
It's a hammer.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
hammer.
It's obviously a hammer.
Sorry, talking about hook hands, and I thought that maybe you
man.
also had a hook hand, and I was like very confused because it does
No.
look like a hook.
No. But I might take it.
Sorry.
I might now have a hook hand. We'll see.
The captain, as he was going down, mumbles that only you can hear, Samanta's, "Bury me at sea," and
I'm so sorry.
lays into the ground.
I'm so sorry. Oh God! Just open your eyes. Open your eyes. You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine.
They don't open. Quentin, that brings us to you. You're staring at one last person holding a small crossbow. He's looking pretty worried at this point.
I will actually tell you what I'm staring at. I'm staring at the sky because once that longbow hit me, I like literally my entire body flung back and hit the back of the goat's butt, and like the goat got freaked out and started like launching itself directly forward. So it's gonna possibly hit the guy in front of us. I don't know if it's gonna hit or not. But
Love
we'll
that.
see.
Roll a. You might not have to roll
Gonna
actually.
trample me
Think
instead.
about it.
Oh no! What have you done?
Yeah, as you ride this goat toward Sansa, the last remaining person, he buckles under the sheer terror of being chased down by a now 10-foot tall gigantic goat with you on the back of it. He just forms into a ball on the floor and stops moving.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I don't. So yeah, I'm just like literally like, ah! Like just like laying on, like kind of like laying backwards on the back of this goat, and it's just riding. So I guess is it gonna hit it? I guess, or do we roll damage to see like what it does to the guy, or what happens? I don't know.
Yes. Actually, no. The goat can't attack really. So much. It can definitely frighten people, but that's about it. You would have to roll an attack yourself if you were trying to hit him. So I think being trampled can't quantify as an attack.
Okay. So I guess it will just go around him, or it will stop.
Yes, it will. Roll a d20 for me. Let's see what
Okay.
happens.
I got a 17. What does that do?
Yeah, it runs around him, but it doesn't stop.
Okay.
It just keeps going,
Ah! Just keeps
dragging you along with it. Toward the sea, it runs as fast as it can.
It takes Quentin into the sea. We never see him ever again.
That was the last we heard from him.
Yeah.
But as you do that, the aura of terror does wear off. Jack, that brings us to you. What are you doing?
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, there's one guy left. He's laying there. He was just frightened.
And he's frightened, just sitting there.
Yeah, he's pretty much like prone next to the ground, more or less at this point.
All right, I'm just gonna like try to scare him off, just frighten him even more. Like come at him with my muscles and scary tactics, and just be like, "Ah, run!"
I like that. Roll a intimidation check for me, please, with advantage. Actually, you'd be pretty scary. I think.
Yeah, let's not forget that Jack X is a hulking figure. They're boundless with just muscle.
I don't know. That
118.
10-foot goat really puts things
Yeah.
into perspective.
That's also true.
Your intimidation check succeeds. Sansa, the last remaining pirate, who was sort of a weak-looking pirate anyway, as far as all the pirates that you murdered went. This guy definitely like the weakest one of the bunch, with his glasses and his book. At the sight of you, gets up and just bolts, hightails it, starts running to the north.
I just
along the
imagine
beach.
like the sun setting
Ooh.
and my muscles glistening.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
kind of little
Oh,
moisture
yeah.
on them, being outside
Yeah.
now,
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
just
Keep
like
going.
and then my veins bulge a little, and
Ooh.
then like
Yeah, a little
Little
dehydrated to really make
slow
that
motion
its
action going on.
yeah. And then he
The
runs
cool,
off.
cool musical track
And
behind
then I
you.
see
Oh, man.
Taco watching the guy run, just kind of Measuring the wind.
100%.
The sun continues to rise as the day sort of.
Oh, it's rising.
Yeah, it's rising. It's not setting. As the day starts to get on, you
Setting for some.
now standing amongst a dead boar, a dead pirate, the remains of a goat which had been traveling very, very swiftly toward the ocean. Thankfully, as soon as it hit the water, it sort of reverted back to its small figurine form, leaving you to ponder what had just happened. Quentin.
I just come back soaking wet, and I go back to the group and I just toss the goat at their feet. Stupid thing, didn't even work properly. This is ridiculous.
Throw it at the feet.
I throw it at your guys' feet and just like.
It seems like there's a bit of a recharge period needed for the goat. So thankfully
Not
the goat
again.
doesn't spring right back to life.
Fair.
You all take in the actions of the day, what you've done. Your trip through this dark, yes.
Before we move on, can I see if Taco? I really want to see if Taco can nail this dude who's running away, if that's possible.
Absolutely. You
with
should
the golf
definitely do
ball.
that.
Okay. You want me to hit that guy? How much you gonna give me if I make it?
I will give you all of Quentin's gold.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
14 hits. Roll some
Here we
damage.
go. Here we go.
I rolled 69.
This poor person just booking it away as fast as possible. And you see this white pearlescent orb fly. And he too, mid-run, falls to the beach.
That sound
Dead.
effect is just excellent.
Well, it's a good thing we get to use ruples and not gold in this game because I don't have any gold, so whatever.
No. Give me all your money, punk.
No, I don't want to. I run away.
I'm just gonna hold my stick like behind his head so when the pearl comes back, it smacks him.
Then I'm gonna take your money.
Yeah,
I did
I'm
say
unconscious,
gold.
so you can just do whatever you want. It doesn't. Yeah, just take whatever you want from me.
Speaking of gold that you take from people, you do find 52 gold amongst the two pirates that you just killed. Unfortunately, the boar had no. Sorry, and I keep saying gold because it's D&D, but I mean ruples, of course.
Yeah.
On all the, and I wrote gold too. It's the stupidest thing is I wrote gold on all of these like notes, which is why I'm confusing myself. But they're ruples.
Interchangeable.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just
Ruples.
classic Shmelda ruples that you find. 52 of them amongst
Classic.
Captain Tapra and Sansa, these two slain pirates on this beach.
Who's gonna hold those? All right.
So we each get
Newbie.
13.
All right. Or we could do that.
Okay.
Actually, I'm unconscious, so never mind. 1 second.
Well, let's just take
I'll
13.
put him in your pants.
You can do 17
we'll be nice.
each to you guys. You can put it in my
I'll
pants.
put him
Oh,
in your
13
pants.
each.
Yeah,
and
we'll be nice.
I'll pick you up and carry you around.
you carried me
Sure you're
around.
safe.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that.
Your butt's just hanging in the air. It got you over my shoulder.
I like to stand on top of him playing the bongos on his butt.
Yes, definitely. All right, crew, let's go.
Ah, can I hang out with you guys forever?
Oh, yes, please.
Great, because my whole family's dead.
Oh.
Must
Now
be
you
very
got me.
freeing.
Throw
Was
this
that
in
story
it.
about them getting married and then their family dying true?
No, I was gaslighting them.
Okay.
Oh
And
my
as you laugh about the events of the day and all the murder that you've committed. A lone figure in the distance wanders out of the sea. Wet. His head shaped like a fish, but the body of a man.
Also shaped like a fish. Sorry.
And he walks up to you. Ah, here you are. I've been looking for you.
Aha! You found me!
Yes, I found all of you. You're Kasparov's guys, right?
Yes.
No.
Who sent you?
Who's that?
Ah, Kasparov sent me. Ah, I'm with the Code of Konami. Hi.
Oh,
Pleasure to
well
meet
then
you.
you're completely, totally trustable.
That's right. They call me Cod.
Cod.
Cod Swallow.
Cod swallow or just cod swallow?
Yes, Cod Swallow.
Cod swallow.
You heard me the first time. I am Olympian. And unfortunately, time is not of the essence. You must come with me immediately.
Wait, then we don't have. Time is not of. Then we're.
Well, let's
Yes,
go.
means now. Let's go.
You said not of. So that doesn't.
Slow motion into the sunrise.
We got plenty of time.
And that's what you did. Slow motion actually toward the water. But that's a story for next time, perhaps, when my brain is less mushy and I can think more about what it is that we're doing and why. Anyway,
Slow motion run with a strong man carrying a dude with his butt hanging out, and then behind them they see a little tree guy just kind of counting their fingers and trying to figure out how the order went.
That doesn't mean. What?
The best Guardians of the Galaxy slow-mo scene ever.
Thank you, and I'm sorry for my chaotic game today. My brain was
That was
completely
amazing.
mushed the entire time.
It was perfect.
I had a great time.
And
Yeah.
Apology accepted.
I'm happy you guys carried me
thanks.
through the entire game. Thank you very much.
I feel like you carried us, honestly. You did a great job, so I don't know what I'm talking
That
about.
was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you had a good time. That's thank you. Yeah, this was Shmelda's always fun. This was the Shmelda side quest. Hopefully we don't go on too many more of those in the future, and maybe we can at some point in time actually finish this campaign, this one-shot campaign, which has grown to be far larger
Yeah.
and more encompassing than I could have ever imagined.
I mean, at this point, I have completely lost the through line of what we were even doing.
same,
I'm-
and I wrote it.
Yeah,
We're finding jewels for a shield that did
Yeah,
something.
That's true.
because the
It's now
East is
been- yeah,
invading the West.
that's right. Yes, that's
This
exactly
is
right.
political.
Larger stories.
we were currently on a mission for basically Princess Peach. I think it was called Princess Apricot or some other kind of
Yeah.
fruit or whatever. To go over and get Mario and Luigi, and we did that already.
Marius.
And then we're doing some other mission here.
Marius.
So,
Let me get sued, guys. Come on.
Marius, sorry.
Marius and Legugio.
Gugio.
Luigi.
All right. Well, we will have more Shmelda sometime in the future at an indeterminate time. But I believe next week we'll be back to our normal campaign,
Whoa.
That like
or maybe not so normal, of the Aventide. Chronicles of Aventide. Yeah. The Hex of Elazard arc. We are in a giant tower, and everyone's dying. And it's fantastic. And
Not just me.
Daye has no idea what to do, and it's also fantastic. So come see Daye be more confused than you've ever seen her next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific. That is 7 p.m. Pacific, for those who didn't hear the first time.
I don't know. Daye's making some pretty solid chaotic choices, so
Oh, it's so
she knows what
good.
she's doing.
We're going to go raid somebody. So please, everyone, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And we will see you next time on MinusOneCharisma. Everyone, have the best night of your life.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye. Bye. Bye.